Mamma mia.
Welcome back, guys, to another banger of an episode of the Unholy Trinity podcast.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Loving the energy in the room.
Yeah.
We actually just recorded our first premium content. That's right. Have you ever thought to yourself, wow, I love the Unholy Trinity. Maybe I could get more of those boys. Maybe I could get, maybe I could get
Cat with
SCL
no
over
shot.
here gargling on some water. Maybe
Choking.
getting the boys eating some chicken into your microphones.
Cock.
Well, you can now do that through our premium
monthly subscription thing.
subscription
That's
thing.
what you
on
love.
Spotify.
And that's what you're gonna get
On
if you love
Spotify.
me.
You only need to pay $1. You can put out however much money you want, depending how much you love us, maybe. But if you love us $1 worth,
I don't
that's good
fucking
enough
know.
for us
How does
too.
this system work?
We don't
Who
really
fucking
know.
know? Hey, I'm walking.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Yeah, all right.
I will shut the fuck up. Let's get on with it. All right, what's up, boys?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are
Doing well?
you?
I am tired as usual.
How was uni?
Tired as usual.
Oh no, how was uni? Like
Tired as usual.
the university was tired.
Yeah, I'm tired of uni as usual.
Oh, for real? Do you have an answer to how was uni?
University
It is going.
Yeah.
uni.
it is going. We're doing work.
It
Now,
is
We're
can
doing
you
work.
explain to our foreign viewers what university is?
Now, listen up, kids. University is a place where you pay a lot of money for not much education.
Yeah, they call it tertiary education.
That's right.
More like terrible education, am I
See,
right?
what you do there
T
is
stands for threesome.
yes. Fun fact. That's the kind of education you will get in university.
Yeah, you can tell
Fun
this
fact.
man is a university educated individual. Yeah,
That's
but
right.
in America lands they have college instead. of
Oh,
university. But
Didn't we have
here-
this discussion
Oh
last week?
my God.
Yes.
If we had this conversation last week, we're gonna move on from that.
The college
We had
uni discussion.
Yeah, I walked to St Kilda today. That's what I did. It was a lovely there and back, about like 4 hours or whatever.
where'd you start? You start in Battersea?
I started at my home,
In Battersea?
which is in the northern area of Melbourne.
Oh, fucking Mildura.
Of Melbourne.
That is pretty north.
That's north of Melbourne.
Right.
That's not northern Melbourne.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the footy club. North Melbourne.
North Melbourne is the footy club.
Yes.
Yeah. How are they doing on the? You guys been keeping up with the
Fuck
AFL?
no.
The footy?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bruh.
I
There,
think
your
Collingwood
mic
is
stands loose.
doing.
Just like me.
Yeah.
I think Collingwood is doing pretty well. Do you follow Carlton?
Nah,
Who do you follow?
North Melbourne.
Wait, legit?
No, I just follow the controversies, bruh.
Oh,
Okay, dude. Well,
Because
okay.
a friend of the pod,
follows the drama.
Mr. Thomas, told me all about it.
nah, for real.
Then I
Yeah,
decided to be a supporter.
that's
So,
why.
shout out.
Yeah, shout out to a friend of the podcast, Thomas.
And North Melbourne
Do
Footy
you
Club.
follow anyone, Sonny?
No. I mean, I tried saying to people because they asked me like if I had to follow anyone. I don't know. Hawthorn? And then they all went like,
Yo, that
"Oh,
shit.
you fucking bandwagon! Oh, you fucking shit!"
I think that was probably also maybe Thomas saying that as well.
I don't
yeah.
fucking know. I don't follow that shit no more.
So we got a diverse range of teams here that we all. Oh, I'm a Swans man myself.
So we
yeah.
have a diverse range of teams that we don't follow.
I mean, I'm somewhat like I don't know.
But that
It's
doesn't
like when it
count.
comes down to like the final few, like
It's
the
the
grand final
final
and shit. It's
few.
like, oh, that's when I'll really get into it if my team has made it in. But like,
Yeah, if they don't make it,
Yeah,
they're not
no.
worth shit.
tennis is
Make it or
cooler
break
though.
it.
Tennis
Tennis?
is pretty dope. Yeah.
More like,
Penis.
Do you want to tell that story for our listeners at
right.
home?
Here's a funny story for y'all. When I was a little lad, a little boy, and
Aren't you still a little boy? I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm still a little
Yeah.
boy at heart. I wish I was still tiny and unable to do things that a functioning adult
Like
would
in
be able
the
to do.
anime Erased.
Yes.
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 What a cool reference.
like the anime Erased. Shout
yeah.
outs to the anime Erased, which had a bad ending,
Bad ending.
and the manga had a better ending, if I recall. So I read the manga.
Yeah.
Going back to my tennis bit.
Yeah.
When I was a wee lad,
We?
We
wee lad,
Kiwi. Kiwi.
one day after school, I told my mum, "Hey, mum, we did a sport at school." Then my mum's like, "Yeah, what sport you played?" And I said, "Oh, I played penis." And she was taken aback a little bit and looked at me for a bit.
I haven't heard this story before.
Have you
That's
not?
why we call it
Yes.
penis.
Then I said to her again, "I played penis, mum." Then she asked me,
Nice.
"Do you mean tennis?" I said, "Oh, yeah, tennis in it." That was the story.
I like the idea of you in a little kid's body, but talking that like you're an adult.
Yeah, tennis
In that
in
same,
it.
like you're an Indonesian dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mom. I played penis. What? For the
Penis
audio
in it.
listeners, I'm looking down at the floor, and I'm looking at the roof. Oh yeah, ma. I played penis.
Oh, it's the real Bradley Cooper in the D&D movie moment.
Oh, there's a reference.
Oh, yes.
The little the Hobbit dude.
Little tiny man.
They're called halflings.
Well, I followed Lord of the Rings canon.
Well, I follow the fucking anything law. So
Well, I
shut
follow
up.
the swans, so
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
yeah, you can't argue
Oh,
that.
shit.
That's the fact.
My mic is now pointed at my tit.
Oh,
Why is it so
it's
limp?
too heavy, bro, for this shit stand?
You might just have to hold it in place.
Oh, but no, I'm not holding
do
no
we wanna
shit.
put a
I'm
weight
holding
on here?
people hold shit for me.
Like this tape.
Counterweight. The only thing heavier than this mic will need to be my ash.
You can say that again.
Yeah.
Now, if Dia's mum's listening to this pod,
Hi, Mum.
How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
hopefully he's learned the difference.
I think I have.
Yeah.
I won't make the same mistake
For real.
twice.
You will or you won't? I heard you say you will.
I won't, but I will.
But you're not will, you're Deo.
Let's move on.
Let's
Richard?
yeah. What a cool story.
Awesome.
Did you have
Wow.
also okay, yeah. I just thought I might share a little bit of thought. I went and saw the 1975 this week in concert.
Did you also see 1976?
He traveled back in
Nah.
time.
Did your time machine go back that far?
Dude, only like the 4 members were there, not the other 1917.
Did they have more members?
No, I was trying to make a joke about how many members they'd have. You know that thing where people are like, why doesn't 17 have 17 members?
Oh,
Yeah.
The 1975
Yeah, why
is
doesn't the
missing
1975
1971.
Yeah.
have
I couldn't do math for it.
1,975 members.
Yeah, for real.
What is 5 minus 1? 4.
Oh, I've got a topic
5.
for you boys.
What's that?
Matthew Healy, based or not based?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, that's
That
you
is
what you
the-
find if you look up Matt Healy or something, according to
The
Thomas.
question.
What do you think? We'll
He's-
start
he's
with
the-
you.
he's the-
Based or not based?
He's the 1975 dude?
Yeah.
I think he's pretty based.
Pretty based. Yeah. What do you think?
I literally know fuck.
From what you've told me, he sounds pretty based.
That's pretty based.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Matthew
If you look into this man if you don't know about all of his controversies and shit. But interesting man. But yeah, pretty cool concert though on the other hand.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm wearing some of that concert merch right here.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's the Earth.
That's
And the tagline of, what's that tagline?
says live on stage because they were at a concert live on stage.
Mhm.
The
What?
1975, it's the name of the band.
The live on stage?
And then there's little text at the bottom as well going, at
Okay.
their very best, which was the name of the tour.
Were they at their best?
I'd say they were pretty at their best. It's pretty interesting because Matty Healy, like all he does is he just drinks wine and then he'll bust out his flask and then start smoking on the stage. Like,
Yeah, that is the life.
it's the life,
Just
man.
drinking at work
Yeah.
and on the
Which
constant
I have
smoker
never
breaks.
done.
Oh, cheeky little.
Oh, sorry, I was a little bit cheeky. I know that some people from my work listen to this, so you know,
Shout out.
mum's the word, as they say. It means-
Mommy. What?
Is that the safe word?
No, like it's like meant to be like
Oh,
keep secret
yeah.
sort of thing, you know.
I was at uni one day, and then my colleague was messaging everyone in the chat saying, "Can someone please cover my shift? I have the opportunity to get a free ticket to go see 1975. Please, I'm working right now. I want to leave this shift. Please cover it for me, please."
Bro, just
And
don't work.
did someone cover?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't expect someone to cover for you within this shift when you're already working the shift, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
And I was at uni, and I was on the train.
Are you
home
contemplating
to uni.
about it?
What?
Were you contemplating to cover the
I
shit?
was contemplating about it, but I shouldn't
Oh.
have, because it's not my business.
Yeah.
I mean, I only want to take shifts when it's like I'm not doing anything and I want money,
That
which is
the
like,
way.
isn't that the job thing? Yeah.
This is the way.
Yeah. You know what, audience? Comment if you're happy with your jobs, or if it
down
just
below.
pays the bills.
put a poll on
Your
our
private life is your own private life.
This is actually a reference to the Aunty Donna show that we're going to be talking about. It's a little.
Oh.
That was a little Easter egg, if you will.
I'll put a poll on the Spotify.
Yeah.
Are jobs based or mid?
Yeah.
Jobs are jobs.
Yeah.
They're not anything else. They're just jobs.
But Matty Healy at
Mm.
his job, which was a constant,
Yes.
at his very best, I assume. He actually talked to Lara. It was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which is
Oh
like,
yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
the entire Rod Laver filled with people, and he talks to Lara.
He
Oh, yeah.
pointed
What are the
to the
odds?
audience and said, "Hello, I'm talking to you."
He said, "Don't fuck it, you muppet." That's one of the
Very
1939 quotes. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I went and saw them. That was pretty dope. Yeah. So like buddy, other little concert news. Coachella happened this weekend.
Coachella.
it
Do
did.
you wanna talk a little bit about some potential controversy that came out of this year's Coachella that we might want to discuss a little bit? I feel like we're going into news first before we do the movies. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
that's
Like,
fine.
is that-
Discussing
We'll
films.
go
We're
watch
just
to the
talking.
vibe, you know?
We're friends hanging out. We're chilling. This is what friends do.
I
Yeah,
disagree. Not with the "this is what friends do," but the fact that we are friends. I prefer the
Mm.
term colleague.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm no Maddie Healy. I
Yeah.
don't have fun at
Yeah,
work,
yeah, yeah.
okay?
Well, if theoretically, if we were to hang out, this is what we would be talking about.
But I wouldn't want to
Imagine
hang out with
hanging out.
you guys
Yeah, no
outside
way.
of this little space.
Mum's
But
the word,
if you
as
do
they
want to
say.
see us hanging out outside of a super professional contract,
Subscribe.
Bob's your uncle.
subscribe. Hit that $1 payment. Or whatever.
$1.
All right, we're
Only
gonna stop
$1.
plugging this. All right, yeah, you want to talk a bit about Frank Ocean?
Yeah, I've heard through the grapevine that Frankie Ocean was very sad at Coachella.
Was that great by me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not like the entire thing. Like, it was more like his performance was, as they would say,
Subpar.
oh yeah, not even mid, subpar, right?
Yes.
Apparently, he turned up an hour and a half late to his set, which means his set got cut short because like you can't just do that at a festival.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
he didn't sing all of his songs. Like he'd get the DJ would play songs and he'd kind of just like vibe.
Keep vibing.
Bear in mind, Frank Ocean, I believe Blonde came out 7 years ago.
Like 2013, was it? Or was it
26.
Oh,
I think it was around
yeah.
like Damn or a little
Wasn't
bit
it
before.
earlier? I feel like it was earlier.
I don't know.
But yeah, the mid 2010 somewhere over there.
Yeah.
What about Blonde?
Yeah, because like that was a long time ago, and it was like, this is his comeback, right?
Or did he take a break?
Yeah, have you noticed him dropping music?
I don't listen to Frank Ocean.
Damn, you just like not like other girls, right?
Yeah, I'm not like the other girls, bro.
Yeah.
They wanna have fun.
I think it should work. Oh, use this like smart to light.
I'm not smart. I'm sunny.
Bam.
Oh yeah.
The only Frank Ocean songs I listen to is through
Fun.
playing GTA.
Oh, listen to the blended radio, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was that. It was like, damn, that was kind of weird.
Breezy.
And he was like, yo, I'm not here to hype up my new album. Not
Oh, you're
that
not?
there is not a new album coming out.
Oh, there isn't.
Yeah. But he's been going through some shit the past few years. Had some familial losses there. Or a familial loss.
Taking the L's.
Like he's got to take a break and that's cool. But yeah, it's a weird decision, I guess, to do Coachella this year.
Maybe he forgot.
But hey, I didn't pay to go see it. Oh, that's the other thing. The really big thing was, so Coachella was live streamed,
Ah.
except Frank Ocean's performance got cancelled at the last minute. Or
Yeah, right.
so there were a bunch of people, you know, who like
They
wanted
were
to watch,
pretty
so they would have like
pissed.
stayed up to like
Mhm.
early hours in the morning or whatever. I don't know, because time zones and shit,
Yeah.
to watch it and not get to watch it at all.
Well,
I feel like it's
that's a
not
loss
like
for them.
completely Frank Ocean's fault. It's Coachella as well, because like the live stream thing, I think was more of a Coachella problem, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like they have
Unless-
a contract and shit. It's like, yeah,
Unless like Frankie specifically ordered, like, please don't live stream.
like when he was in the car on the way or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, he was late anyway. So it's like,
an hour and a half. Yeah, crazy shit, man. Crazy shit.
Coachella. More like Coochiella.
Coochie,
Yo, did I drop
holla
my
back
phone?
girl,
What did you drop?
I just dropped my phone.
penis.
It's gonna be like, what's
Balls.
next on the itinerary here?
Doesn't
You want
matter
to talk about a
scenario.
bit of news before we get started with reviews?
Yeah, we're on a
And
roll.
because that rhyme,
Mm-hmm.
now it's time to introduce the Harry Potter TV series reboot thing. For some context, sorry. Firstly, we did hear about this in rumors, but also, yeah, this is just like a big HBO. So I don't really understand this whole initiative, but it's, you know how we watch like shows, like we watch stuff from like HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now they're not doing HBO Max, they're just changing it to Max.
But it's still HBO though.
Yeah, but it's like a rebrand for some reason, even though it's like the exact same
Okay.
product.
They should create a sister channel called Maxine.
They're
What's that?
Sister
Sister.
channel.
Cool.
good one.
Yeah, good.
We appreciated it.
Okay, how does that relate to Harry Potter?
Yeah. So like, yeah, that's what they were. They basically were like, oh, rebrand. So we got to have like a bunch of things we can say that we're making. That's like the thing, right? So we got an announcement that a Harry Potter TV series is coming out, which is like just a complete reboot. They're trying to do each book as a season. So what's our take on this? Because I don't like it.
I mean, they could make a better Harry Potter if they
I
want.
disagree.
No, you think the OGs are unreplaceable?
Well, okay, there's a few, let's break down some stuff, all right? Firstly, we're living in a different generation here, all right? So there's like, it's interesting because like, I think there are two types of, like, who is this for? Because it's like, the people who really love Harry Potter probably don't want this because they have those movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's kind of everyone else that doesn't like Harry Potter. And that's grown a lot more in the recent years because J.K. Rowling is a terrible person. So it's like,
Too much baseness.
don't even.
Overwhelming amount of baseness that transforms into cringe.
Oh,
She's just transphobic. Like, there's no sugarcoating that, right? Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
So yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't think anyone was going to support this thing anyway, and it's already received so much negative press about it. So it's like, I don't know, who is this for?
Gen Alpha.
Huh?
Gen Alpha.
The next gen. like their consoles. No, I
PlayStation
said
6.
yeah.
You know, that's joke.
I don't,
Fuck
do
you,
they
man.
care about Harry Potter?
I don't know, they're toddlers now.
Is anyone serious? Like, I don't know. Is Harry Potter still be like passed down to a younger generation? Because I don't know.
I mean, the parents will be millennials, so maybe.
I guess I don't know. Like I guess because millennials are before us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the Harry Potter
Because I
heads.
feel like Gen Z doesn't like Harry Potter that much,
Yeah,
right? Because like, do you like Harry Potter?
I read Harry Potter.
Do you like do you still like the franchise though?
I mean, I don't know. I like some of the movies.
Because I think the movies are pretty. They're pretty good. It's like I don't know. I don't really like Harry Potter as a franchise anymore because
Yeah,
like
sure.
mainly because of J.K. Rowling and how you can't separate the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's also my other thing with if they're gonna make it more accurate like the books, there's gonna be a lot of fucked up shit they're gonna put in that's not appropriate. Like
Oh.
the weird slavery is good stuff and all of that jazz. That's like
Dobby.
which they obviously cut out of the movies. That's why you
Well, they
probably
said
don't know what I'm
Dobby.
talking about. Unless
It's not Dobby?
no. I don't know if you remember this whole Hermione had like this whole arc thing about like liberating house elves, but then coming to the development that no, they want to be enslaved, which is a weird like. How do you even
Kanye
defend
moment.
that is kind of a Kanye moment. So it's like this weird stuff like in the books that they cut out of the movies, and like which was a good choice.
But they
Oh, yeah.
freed Dobby though, so like, what's up with that?
Huh?
They freed Dobby though.
Yeah, Dobby's an exception.
He's one of the good ones, as they say.
Yeah, but he also kind of like, in all honesty, does Dobby really have his own shit? He doesn't. He kind of just still follows Harry around in the next few.
That's why he wants to be enslaved.
Yeah. Fucking weird ass writing shit. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, just today's climate, nah.
Make a woke Harry Potter to piss off J.K. Rowling.
Or just, no, because the whole point is J.K. Rowling's just going to get money anyway.
Yeah, because it's her IP.
Yeah. And so, like, she produces all of this, but she actually gets the most money out of anyone involved. Which is kind of
Damn.
fucked, right?
Well, what can you do? Harry
Just not
Potter.
make them, bro. But hey, apparently it makes money or whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure the last 3 movies flopped. Like the Fantastic Beasts shit. I don't think they
that
did
one.
well, right? Yeah.
Didn't the first one do all right?
The first one probably did alright because it was like new, and
Yeah.
then the second one came out.
I didn't
And that's
watch
where everything ended.
Mm.
Yeah. What's your take on this? You're awfully quiet on the subject.
Do you like Harry?
I don't fucking know at this point.
Same.
I read all the Harry Potter books. I watched all the movies. That was ages ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't interacted with Harry Potter properly.
So you've probably grown out of it.
It was a big part of my childhood. I'll give you that much.
Yeah, it was also a pretty big part of my childhood. But yeah.
I just don't know.
Dobby.
I prefer the Jim Bros version of it.
What's that?
Harry Potter, the boy who lifted.
If he
With
leaves.
characters such as Hermione Granger, Lord Voldemort, Dumbledore, and Robbie.
Oh,
Yeah.
he throbs.
That
Yeah.
is shamelessly stolen, and I will not be put off by it.
My mom's a big Harry Potter fan.
I think her generation.
Well, she's Gen X, but like, she read it in college.
Yeah.
I remember her telling me that like she bought one of the books when it just came out, like in
The Harry Potter
90s or
book
something.
craze was fucking
Yeah.
like crazy.
It's
No,
pretty
like
deep.
I literally cannot think of any other book that has had the effects that Harry Potter. It's like I don't know what's a good example. It's like very early Call of Duty where people would like camp out for days to
Yeah.
get COD when it first launched, just like that back in like the early 2000s, whatever.
iPhone.
She was there, but she
It's
did
like shoes. Harry Potter was like shoes
Oh.
back in the
People
like.
don't even camp for
Cool.
iPhones now anymore, do they?
Yeah, because
No.
who wants a new iPhone? It's
You
the
just
same iPhone.
you also just order it online.
Yeah. That's what people used to.
Because well, there's also like a change in the way companies kind of do things, because most companies want to like sell to direct to consumer rather than
Yeah.
through retail.
Ebooks. Let's go.
Funny link on that. Pretty sure she bought a lot of the books in the early 2000s through Amazon when it was still a book website.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. So yeah, Harry Potter.
Boo, Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
Please. Yeah.
My nose is itchy.
So, yeah, that's interesting choice, HBO Max.
Or Max now.
Maybe we could watch it very not legally.
Very legally, not legally.
Because, yeah, I mean, if we watched it not legally, no money goes towards it.
Yes, that is my whole principle against American media.
It's not American. Well,
HBO is American.
yeah, but Harry Potter's a British bro. I don't know.
Well, J.K. Rowling's British, so I guess the money's going to the British economy through J.K. Rowling's bank account.
British?
Does it go to the... I mean, I guess.
Go to the
Yeah.
Poms?
I'm pretty sure she doesn't pay tax. Fun fact.
Oh,
She's a tax evader or whatever.
tax dodger.
Yeah.
He's a...
I can't remember how or why, but like, yeah, she definitely is. She does a lot of like, she's really sus with her money because she's an actual billionaire.
Oh, she's in the billions.
Oh wait,
now.
is she?
Are we gonna
That's
get
like-
she's
cancelled
in
for
the
misinformation, guys?
Spreading misinformation on
Okay,
the
the only misinformation is I don't know if she's a billionaire or a millionaire. That's the
The point is she's loaded.
She's lots of money, and yeah, most of her money goes towards like turf organizations or like just like not paying tax.
Damn.
Okay, no, that's the thing. She strategically like cuts off the amount needed to pay like the highest bracket of tax or whatever by donating to these like charities, you know.
There's shell corporations under her name.
Maybe they. Oh, now he's getting into some conspiracy stuff. You know, we're not saying that she does have shell corporations. You know, we're not saying that. We're just
What we're just saying.
But there's a literal tactic they do in the business world.
that is
I think she's doing that.
like lots of people. Yeah,
Yes, all the rich people
All the rich.
be smart about it, and their smart accountants being all, yes, no tax because I went to accounting school to help you not pay tax.
damn. Is that what you learned through university?
Exactly. So university education is very dangerous for the well-being of your country. You should stop university education.
Exactly.
Every 60 seconds.
Like even like, what if university students decide to have a protest and
We
then we
need
have to
to
bring
stop
up the tax? That's not a good joke. That was a bad joke.
You know what else is a bad joke?
These university, yes.
Yeah.
What's the
No,
bad
I
joke?
wasn't gonna say. What are you gonna say?
These university protests.
Yeah.
They're blocking the streets, all for the sake of nothing.
Are we still talking about Tiananmen Square?
Oh yeah, that was a university
That was,
protest.
you know,
Your mic level.
See, they got it right back in 1989.
what do you mean? Nothing happened.
Exactly.
This is
They
a
got it
weird
right.
podcast day.
All right.
All right.
Going back to Harry Potter.
Well, I think
we're done with Harry Potter.
We've overstayed our Potter welcome.
In other
Yes.
news of also weird franchises that have kind of like fucked creators, Rick and Morty is getting an anime.
On HBO.
Wasn't it
already an anime? Or
Well, no, it's an
Technically,
animation now.
it
It's
is.
getting an
Because anime means animated
already an
animation.
Or
in Japanese. It's already an anime.
Riku and Morty?
But no, you know those little anime shorts there? Like, I think they're doing it in the style of like
Like OVAs.
I want to see
Yeah.
Morty approaching Rick.
Oh. Approaching Rick?
Oh,
They'd probably
you
approach
approach
each other.
me.
Oh.
I want to see them with their incredibly chiseled faces.
Is Justin Roiland
Chisels
gonna be
Morty.
involved?
Morty with his very round head with chisels.
Yeah, round.
No, I assume not because he's not involved with Rick and Morty anymore.
Sad.
Is it sad?
Sad for Richard and Morty.
I don't know. Does that show really have a future?
Richard and Morbius.
No, the last few seasons, I guess.
We're pretty bad.
Yeah, they're not great.
It's like,
They could have made it great.
fun fact: I didn't go to my high school camp because I was at home watching the incest baby episode with you.
Ah, yes, I remember that
Yeah.
night.
That was
What
was
an
solid.
episode.
Yeah,
Shout outs to the writers of Richard and Mortimer.
shout out. Other things that have been announced. Gotta bring up my list here.
Dum,
We're getting a
dum,
Game of Thrones
dum,
spin-off.
dum, dum.
Oh,
And usually, like, maybe if you'd asked me a couple of years ago, I'd have been like, nah, don't want this shit. But after watching House of the Dragon, that show slaps so fucking hard. It was probably the best show of 2021, in my opinion. And I'm like, damn, if they get the same, like, good writers and all of that shit, could be another banger. We could probably
Might
watch
well
it for the pod. Oh, yeah.
do I need to catch up with Game of Thrones?
No, that was like the really cool thing with House of the Dragon was like you didn't need to
Mm.
know anything and you could just
Oh, yeah.
watch it.
I watched it.
Even I can join in on the fun.
Yeah, I
We
mean
love
you
that.
did watch House of the Dragon for like a
few
chunk of it.
episodes,
Yeah,
Chunk of
Yeah, we
dragon.
might watch it.
you should also watch Game of Thrones. I feel like you'd like it.
Only for the
Yeah, I mean, a
the-
lot of incest in there, so
There's a lot of
like,
incest. There's a lot of
Yeah, they
there's
said it. I didn't
politics.
even need to
You're
say
into
anything.
politics, right? You're a little political boy.
I'm
feel like the entire show is like a-
political.
Oh, calm down, bro.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
I am a political refugee.
On the topic of political refugees, what do you have to say for yourself? What?
What?
What? We're continuing the podcast. We're not stopping.
Oh, let's
Editor,
just
do not cut this.
let's just.
This
cut-
is staying
we'll-
in.
We'll cut this
No,
part.
this is staying in.
All right, we're back.
We've
What
always been
was
back.
the Game of Thrones? Yeah, you might like it because political.
I'm a
little
political
boy.
refugee.
Yeah. Yeah.
As a like Scarface. He said that once.
Are you Scarface?
I don't have a scar on my face.
Acne face. What?
I do have acne on my
No.
face.
Damn, he's just bullying you for some reason.
Why
Can't
you
I?
are bullying?
Don't,
Damn.
it's just banter, bro. Bruh.
be
It's just banter,
banter,
bruh. Yeah,
banter,
bruh.
bruh.
Fist bump, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
All right.
Hands are making out there.
Making out.
For the viewers,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna say
don't
for the
need
listeners.
the viewers don't need any context.
They're doing
Our hands are just
hand
making
stuff.
love to each other right now.
Not in that way, but they're doing hand
Gestures,
gestures. That's probably a better way of saying hand stuff.
hand interactions.
Anyway, the Scarface line was, "I'm a political refugee. That's
Hand
why I
job.
need to go to Miami."
That's very cool. All right.
Alright, cool.
Other stuff. We had Star Wars Celebration, right?
Yes, we
That was
did.
pretty big. What do we have? We
Let me-
had some news on some things. We got our first look at Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
What did we think about that, guy? It's like wow, Rebels but in real life.
IRL rebel.
Ahsoka
Rebels.
back.
Does
Might
it
be
look
cool.
good?
Looks cool.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
You can check out our full reactions, like live reactions
Mhm.
to these trailers that we talk about in our premium dollar subscription thing. Do you think
Yes.
anyone will pay for it?
I don't know,
Maybe.
just
I don't
maybe
know.
check us a cheeky
What if I
dollar,
give them a
man.
reason not to?
Like what? What's your reason not to? I feel like there are many.
I didn't have a live reaction. I had a live nugget munching and talked about China.
That's part of the thing. It's a mukbang and live.
Yeah, it was a
reaction episode.
mukbang live reaction.
It was banging.
Banging these mucks.
What should we eat for mukbang next time? Comments in the
Comments,
section
yeah.
in the comment section below.
Or send us in mail or Instagram or wherever
Yeah.
we are.
For real. Where are we?
And I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Ahsoka's cool.
Yeah. I think it looks pretty nice.
What else in the Star Wars world is coming out?
So they kind of like did this thing where they laid out like the timeline of the universe as it exists currently. We know that we're getting a few movies. They're not doing the trilogy thing anymore. They're kind of just going like we're gonna have a bunch in there. think James Mangold is doing something, if I'm not mistaken. I know that they're making a Ray movie, or like at least Ray's coming
Shadow
back
Legends.
in it.
Sorry, Ray Shadow Legends.
Yes.
Said Ray,
Oh, Ray.
like
sorry.
the Star Wars
episode
character,
10,
yeah,
but not episode.
but not
10.
episode 10. It's apparently going to be about her rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Oh,
Which is a whole trilogy.
have y'all seen that screenshot of Ray pregnant?
Why?
Because I saw that floating around Twitter.
Yeah.
It's a leak for the movie. I think.
Oh, do you remember when Twitter got? This is unrelated, but do you remember when Twitter got turned into the Doge symbol?
Because Elon Musk.
Yeah. Were you there during that time?
Don't remember it
Yeah.
happening, but it seems like an Elon Musk thing to
Yeah.
do.
Very weird.
Shout outs to Elon Musk. Please subscribe to our exclusive
And then you
content
can
subscription.
donate a big. You can't. We refuse the $1, but you can give us a lot more.
Donate in Dogecoin, please.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea of a support system where it's like you set the minimum price and so people can play more. But then every time they send in a minimum, you just say, no, we're not taking that fuck off.
Nah,
Pay a
that
higher
is the
price or go
smart
somewhere else,
way.
you dickhead.
Well, we could do it in a tax bracket system.
Ooh, smart.
If you're in the bottom thing, like you can pay $1. If
Yes,
you know what I
you
mean.
have to tell us your tax.
Honestly, that's just Patreon in a nutshell. Like
Yeah. With the
subliminally, kind of. Yeah.
Please show us your income report in the last financial year.
Yeah.
Then we'll determine your subscription rate.
We're like a fucking bank.
Yes.
The Holy Trinity is pretty much the big banks.
Yeah, but this time, big bag ain't gonna fail like in America. That was some recent issues.
Well,
But,
okay,
you know.
hold on.
Bank.
You say that, and then people are gonna make edits of like fast forward to in the future when we're not doing this anymore.
And we're
Which
in a
is
big bank.
No, I'm
I
not
feel
saying
like
that's how it is.
If anyone's gonna make those edits, it's gonna be Dio for our TikTok account. You know.
Reviving the TikTok account by just making shit memes for a dead channel.
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Yeah,
What
we're
if we
still
never
going, though.
die?
We just go on an incredibly long hiatus.
No. What if we never die?
Oh, right.
That's some
Then,
shit right there. That's
We'll go in cryogenesis, and people can listen to our brain signals.
What if it's only on the dollar Patreon?
Oh. You hear that? Subscribe to the $1 Patreon so that you can get access to our brain signals.
What-
That'll be some years in the future when we get neural implants. Eh?
This is some shit like in the fucking Wandering Earth movies. With the AI, they're trying to put them in the
yeah. Imagine living in a computer, bruh. That's
Mm.
fucked.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Morpheus.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got Ahsoka and just like some other movie stuff announced. Nothing like honestly that big. I don't know. In my opinion, I'm not super excited for Star Wars stuff like in general.
Yeah.
Do you share that? Yeah.
We've got an abundance of stuff now.
Too much Star Wars, Mr. Disney.
Not
Star
special,
Wars
no more.
fatigue. Actually, that kind of links to next thing. Like, what do you think about like Marvel? Are you still excited for Marvel stuff?
Not really.
No. Also kind of grown out of that, I guess.
Well,
That's
because
just
they
me.
ditch all the good Netflix Marvel shows. That's the only thing I care about.
But you don't like the MCU?
They're part of the MCU now.
I mean, one of them is,
Oh.
at least. Well, kind of, sort of,
They're canon, supposedly.
somewhat. Sorry, do you mind if I blow my nose?
You go blow your nose, man.
Have you made like a man with like glasses?
Oh, yeah. The tissue boxes. Cool.
Are you finished with your chips, by the way?
Yeah.
Chuck it in the bin. And you can go in the bin. Marinate. Got a mic full of ass there.
A mic full of ass. Ass
Coming
full
to a
of
cinema near you.
Why they ditch the Netflix shows?
Well, they put them on Disney Plus, so.
But they cancel all the new seasons.
Well, they're doing a Daredevil revival, right? Which has been
Yeah.
renewed for a second season, apparently.
but it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah,
Season
they're very
2.
confident.
Yeah.
Season 2. 4.
Forgive me. That was a yawn.
I want Iron Fist because he was funny.
Yeah.
Mm.
That guy's never going to return because he was
What
apparently
did
a
he do?
pain in the ass to work with.
Oh.
He doesn't do any of his own stunts or anything, which is kind of like a requirement to like kind of do.
And all he
Marvel
does
then,
is
but
fist people, bro. How hard
apparently
is that?
he doesn't even do that.
He doesn't punch. Damn.
It's someone else doing it. Yeah. Whereas his like co-stars would do like Jessica Henwick, who was the sword fighting one.
He just refused to punch people.
Yeah.
Pacifist.
So it's like if Iron Fist came back, they'd probably recast him.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you keep everyone else the same.
Yeah. Rumor has it the Daredevil series is about Daredevil looking for Jessica Jones.
Oh, okay.
Like-
Okay, maybe they're doing something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll care about that in the MCU world.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta admit, yeah, me too. I'm kind of a little bit marveled out. I mean, we got in a couple of weeks we have Guardians coming out. Are you excited for Guardians?
A bit. I
Yeah.
like Guardians.
I feel like the marketing for the movie's been kind of shit. Like,
Yeah.
I saw a couple of posters on like digital posters around the city, and that was kind of it.
Mm,
I'm not getting
yeah.
like, are you guys getting like any ads about it on like YouTube
No.
or like?
No.
Because I'm not either. What
It's
a
not
good
the big
side.
movie. It's gonna be
Marvelous.
sleeper. They're gonna
Yeah.
make it a sleeper. That's Marvel.
Yeah, but we got trailers. We got Secret Invasion, which is one that I'm thinking, you know what? It looks kind of cool. I'm not like super hyped for it, but like I'm like this kind of got that I don't know Cold War vibe to it a little bit. I dig.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the year, like Marvel's year of Samuel Jackson, really.
Yeah, Mr. Pirates in both trailers.
Yeah.
Yo.
Do you guys have any?
Swashbucklers.
If there was to be one MCU character that has been like a Skrull the entire time, who do you think it would be?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. I feel like Ant-Man's very important, but cool. Do you think it's Ant-Man?
He's an alien.
Ant-Man is an alien. He's not a regular man who turns into an ant like most regular men do.
Yeah, he's
Whereas
an
to turn
alien.
into an ant, he shrinks. But he's an alien. He's a
That's
Skrull.
why I think he's Skrull.
Yeah. What about you, Sonny?
I haven't thought about Marvel in fucking ages.
Yeah, did
Who
you not
is
think
most
about it when
likely
we
to
were
be
watching the
alien?
reaction of?
No,
I
I just
would
think
do
about
that.
Ant-Man. I don't think about the fucking MCU anymore these days.
You just think about Ant-Man. That's all.
Yeah,
That's in your
yeah,
mind.
dream of it.
Ant-Man is Skrull.
Uh,
Why did that
Ant-Man.
make you laugh so much? I don't get that.
Because it's
Just
Ant-Man.
the disconnect, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Xenophobia, cool. That's my
Against
thoughts.
aliens?
That's my opinions on
Yeah,
Skrulls.
right.
All right.
Computer agrees.
Neither for nor against.
Who
Would-be.
do I
None of
think
them.
is a Skrull? Maybe like Brody.
But he can't walk. Oh, he can walk now.
Yeah.
How does that
Yeah.
make him alien?
I don't know because in the show,
Wait.
he's a.
Is that how
pretty
they're
somewhat-
going to explain
But
Rhodey's
they do Armor
recasting?
Wars. They're doing Armor Wars, so I don't think it's Brody's.
So he's been
Well,
an
it might
alien
be.
since Iron Man 2.
No, the recasting was because of Ike Perlmutter. Wait, we discussed this, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Ike
probably.
Perlmutter, the dude. Yeah.
Well,
What a great
what
guy.
I'm saying is in the MCU, the
Yeah.
recasting is because he became a Skrull, and then Robert Downey and then Iron Man had a
He's too
black.
racist to
Two
notice.
races
Yeah.
so but
Yeah,
that's the real
Yeah.
Ike Perlmutter moment. Yeah.
I was gonna say
I
he
know.
blacked out or he had his memory reset or something, but sure that works.
Maybe it's Everett Ross, like Martin Freeman's character,
Mm,
because he's in it. I don't know. Could be a
I
little,
don't know.
little
Anyone
scroll
could
there.
be an alien.
Maybe we're aliens. Yeah.
That is true.
True.
Something to think about. Food for thought.
The
there.
mothership made you yawn there,
Yeah.
try to block you from saying shit you're not supposed to
Oh,
say.
shit, I'm being censored.
In real time.
Damn.
Brainwaves.
What do you guys think about the Marvels trailer? We just watched that one as well.
Kamala's back.
I honestly really like that, like the Kamala, because like not just Kamala be back, but like the fact they brought back the entire family, because I like the family.
Oh yeah, they're
It was
funny.
like vibe. Especially love the dad.
It's probably gonna be a nice, friendly movie, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm thinking it's a nice little vibey, little fun adventure.
Feels like it's just gonna be 3 girlies going on an adventure, which I'm all down for.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
personally, in my
girls.
opinion, I'm kind of low-key looking forward more to that than Guardians. But like, even though I love the Guardians franchise, I don't know why I'm just not looking forward to Guardians 3. Maybe it's because of the lack of marketing, and I just feel like maybe they
It's the
know
end.
it's not good or something.
It's because Chris Pratt was.
Or is it
busy.
because James Gunn's doing it? And like it feels like half of his attention has been on DC the entire time. So I have no fucking idea. Maybe it's something like that.
Yeah, he has a lot of superhero work on his hands. Maybe too much.
Some would say possibly. Yeah,
Is
we-
Kamala Harris gonna be in the movie?
I feel like probably not,
That's a missed opportunity right there, Marvel CEOs.
because they share the same name.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Maybe you should be in fucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
that's true. What do you have to say to that?
I'm gonna say I'm the original. They copied me.
You're the Bizarre Adventure.
I am the Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Dio.
Like that, I made him chuckle. That was
Yeah.
This is just a recurring theme throughout these past 2 episodes. Us making you laugh.
Imagine.
yeah. See, it's not like it's not a
Imagine.
rare occurrence or anything. It's just like
I'm down for it though.
sometimes
funny.
It's just funny. Yeah.
I just fucking shit on you every time you laugh. Like, ha, bitch.
Yeah, what's up with this? What's wrong with laughing?
Nothing's wrong with
Yeah, I
laughing.
agree.
It's when you laugh, it's the issue.
Damn, you don't like Dio being happy.
Yeah.
It's not about him being happy or not. It's just
Dio, are you happy?
exerting air throughout his system. You know.
Hold on. I just realized we're at our job. Are you happy? Is your job making you happy, or is it just a way to
Are
pay
your
the bills?
colleagues love friendly and productive to work with?
Nah.
Fair.
I just do it for the
Yeah,
money. The
yeah.
$1
So
subscription.
$1 subscription if you
That
pay
we haven't
that.
set up yet.
Consider it a tip towards Dio. More,
Yeah.
well, a third of a tip. It's that dollar. We get 30 cents each. or
Jack,
whatever.
we should market this as
Yeah.
a charity where 100% of our profits go to those in need.
Which is
Damn.
Is that being there?
Oh, it's only me.
But I'm in need. I'm gonna need some charity after watch. Wait, what did we watch this week? I'm really thinking of a bad movie that we watched. Wait, what did we?
Did you even watch anything bad this week?
Oh, after watching the Mario movie.
Oh, this guy hates Mario.
I don't hate Mario. Well, hold on. We watched the Mario movie. We watched Aunty Donna. We watched
Tetris.
Tetris.
Tetris. All right. Should we do
We'll get on.
movies?
Yeah.
How about we do movies last? Because I feel like Mario is the big one. We might gonna go Aunty Donna, Tetris, Mario.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. All
I
right.
will have to preface this by saying though that my week this week, so the past few days, has been really fucked up. So I've only managed to watch 1 episode and half of the second of Aunty Donna.
The
Damn.
bad
Very
ones,
cool.
But I really didn't. Oh, actually, probably move into first
Oh,
impressions.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right, let's talk about Aunty Donna's Coffee
Yes.
Cafe.
First impressions?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
was
fuck
funny.
yeah. This is
I
a
haven't
man
watched
who
proper
likes
comedy in a
Melbourne
while.
comedy. Yeah,
I haven't properly
yeah.
watched comedy in a while. This was nice.
Yeah.
Comedy.
And
I've met,
Aussie too.
I've met Zach and Michelle, so like
Nice.
that's pretty. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Very cool.
What are your thoughts? I know you might
I like the show,
like this show.
but it became stronger towards the middle and the end.
I will agree with that one. So I really liked episode 2. Did you get through all of episode 2?
I got through half of it.
Because I
But
think it
could
has the best joke.
Yeah,
in the,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking. Well, I
I
won't
think
spoil
so.
it, but there's a great cameo in it, and it's fucking awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. I watched this and I was like, well, considering what you said about the middle and the end being better, I've only watched the first 1.5 episodes, so I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess pretty. I liked it. I liked it more than their first show, because their first show was like the Netflix one, and it was like it was in that weird gray area of like, because this is kind of Australian comedy, but it's like set in America and it needs to appeal to an American audience. Now this one, it's like this is an ABC show. They're bringing in Australian celebrities and stuff like that. They're doing Australian jokes that like only really Australians will understand and stuff. And that I think it works to its strong suit.
Yeah.
Also, like because they're like a sketch comedy group, I think the sitcom format worked really well. Like they pulled it off pretty good.
Sitcom comedy.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'm trying to think of things to say. I thought it was really funny. Granted, like I don't think every single joke lands all of the time.
Yeah.
It's not like absolutely perfect in that way. I feel like Aunty Donna's comedy is pretty like it hits like a sort of a niche comedy. Like it fits within my comedy like sensibilities. Like I like the sort of thing that they do. Like I like absurdist stuff.
Mm.
Though like I'm not I don't know if this appeals to like it would appeal to
General
everyone.
audiences.
I don't know. Because you liked it.
Mhm.
You into that more weirder shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too
But you're-
familiar with their past work.
Me
You
neither.
don't really need to be though. Like
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd say, especially with like the first, there's not really any references to Aunty Donna like lore or anything, right?
No.
I can think of like this.
They do the whole "this is who we are" introduction at the
Yeah,
start
they give
of
you
it.
an introduction.
As to how accurate that is, I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay
it's
with
not
the-
the whole thing is they. I guess the most Aunty Donna thing in the first episode was like they're like, oh, they're a heightened character because they do character and stuff. That like, but, like I don't know.
Yeah, that seems like the vibe. I don't mind the weirdo jokes or the random jokes, I guess. But I think my gripe with the first episode is as an introduction or a pilot thing, it's too all over the place.
Damn. But isn't that I feel like that sets a good precedent for how
Yeah,
the
but
show's
then the
gonna
other
be.
episodes are more grounded because they have an actual storyline to go through.
The first episode is they need to create a theme.
but I
thing
agree
for it.
that it is very loosely hanging on that premise and doing a whole bunch of crazy shit around it.
Yeah,
Well, the later episodes have like a
it
central
does.
story
They
arc.
structure themselves
Yeah.
a bit more into proper arcs, I guess. After that,
The first episode is foreshadowing.
yeah.
That's my gripe.
But yeah, does it improve significantly for you?
It's a good improvement. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's not saying whether it's significant or not. He hated it.
I hate it.
What things
I
did you
didn't hate
like
it.
about it?
Good funny.
Good, funny.
When funny happened.
Yeah. It was good,
Funny
funny. The
poo.
funny did happen.
They
Funny.
reference things like TikTok.
Yeah, one of my favorite, probably
So
my
do
favorite
we.
joke in the first episode was Cowboy Broden dancing on TikTok.
Mm.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that's pretty cool.
They reference Melbourne things.
Yes,
go like,
and
"Oh, Melbourne."
so we're gonna probably address this. Episode 4 was shot at my work. They closed down we couldn't come in because they shot at our place, which is pretty cool. If you watch episode 4, that arcade that is in the episode, it's Archie Brothers. Oh, I shouldn't say that I work there. I don't know.
Cut it
It's
out.
Archie
Actually,
Brothers.
cut that
We'll
out.
probably
Actually,
cut
cut
that
that
out.
out.
Cut that.
Hey, you know that in episode
That should be
Alright.
loud enough waveform for you to see.
in episode 4, they shot it at my work, which I won't disclose where that is. But if you know, you know. That's all I'll say. Pretty cool.
The next thing you know, someone's gonna dox you.
Well, speaking of Docklands,
Little hint.
they actually
little
shot
hint.
like the entire show in Docklands, which is pretty
Alright.
cool. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I mean, see, now that you say that, that cafe does look familiar.
Yeah.
Or at least that area.
Yeah.
Sure.
The actual cafe
Docklands.
would have been a soundstage. It's not a real cafe. But
It looks like Docklands.
I think the exterior, because they have like in the first episode at least, she like walks through the
Yeah.
she walks through the. But yeah, I personally just thought this was a good jolly old time, and especially because
Jolly
I don't
good
know, maybe
fun.
just I like Australian comedy, like Melbourne-based comedy especially. It's like, and I've also met Zach, and Zach's an absolute fucking legend.
Nice.
Like, yeah.
Seems like a nice bloke.
Nice play. Is there anything else?
Before we get to the main section of Fruit or Lens, are we doing that format
I
still?
think with TV show, from what I
Mhm.
remember, we kind of just keep it general because we don't,
Yeah, because we're not doing
we're
episode
not
per
doing
episode.
episode by episode.
Yeah, fair enough. Acting.
Like if you wanted to get into, like if you have specific things you want to address, you can address
Yeah.
that.
Don't have anything specific. I just liked it.
Because I thought, well, if you want to talk about the acting, I thought everyone's like pretty great,
Yeah. No, well, there's nothing much to say if they're all
Yeah.
great. They're just great. Yeah.
and you get to see like Aunty Donna, like they play characters. They don't just like you'll especially see that more into the show.
Mhm.
Remember the fucking Bucks party? When Broden goes on a Bucks and then they go to the fucking laser tag and the car racing and the McDonald's, but it's not called it's called McDonald's or something.
Yeah.
And they even have a horror episode,
Oh.
which is pretty cool. And they have Koshi.
Oh, Koshiba. I like Koshi.
Thomas loved that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is.
That's a guy from Sunrise. News channel.
Oh. Okay, now I know.
They had
CD,
his
CDs.
book,
Yeah,
not
this-
the Koshi
Back when I
himself.
watched news,
No,
which
they
was
do.
a
Did they
while
have
ago.
Koshi?
Well, actually, I don't know if was that a spoiler?
I watched the whole thing. I don't remember Koshi. I remember the book.
Well, they do a joke with it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
Koshiba.
Well, joke with it.
Okay, minus spoilers. Skip ahead like 20 seconds if you don't want to be spoiled. But Koshi is in it. Yeah,
Damn, I miss Koshi.
he was in the.
Oh, I
he was
wasn't
in the
paying
fridge.
attention. Oh, was he in the fridge? Yeah.
Like a little jump scare,
Oh,
but that's not what it is. Yeah.
Human meat sex doll. Move on.
which is what Koshi is.
Anyway, yeah, I really like this show. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, shall we get final verdicts?
Let's go.
All right, start off with Dio.
Yeah, it's a funny little show. There's, started off kind of rocky, but it grew and became better. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
I won't let my score be added to the total Unholy Trinity score because I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't know. For the first 1.5 episodes that I was pressing the skip 5 seconds while I was on the train, on the 40 on my internal 40-minute trip train. I liked it. 8.5.
Yeah, I feel like this one's a solid 8. I reckon it's got
Yeah.
some stuff doesn't land all the time, but other than that, I think it's pretty good.
The absurdist stuff is definitely up my alley.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gives us,
So between you two, 7.5.
7.5, I guess.
Are
Yeah.
they having a second season?
I don't know. Like that's the other thing. Like you guys, if you want a second season, you have to watch it. That's like the
I
only
need
way
to
you're
watch
able to. Yeah, because I don't think
Yeah.
they're getting a second Netflix one because I don't think it got that many people watching it because. Well, I mean, it's because it's like an Australian comedy group. So it's like this one. I feel like has a better chance of getting a second season because.
Because it's taxpayer funded, cunts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
On this
Thank
whole,
you, Dan Andrews.
yeah, on this whole ABC Australian comedy one, the only other real cool comedy series that I watched was the Super Wog one.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also on iView.
And that's where I watched it. And then I like him getting interviewed about it on the YouTube channel for ABC iView. And then describe your show in 3 words. Taxpayer funded.
Yeah.
Mad.
For real.
Just like being on the Dobra. It's mad. Good show. Go watch it.
All right.
Support Australian made show.
Yeah, Australian. We like them. We like Australia. Yeah,
We like ourselves.
we like ourselves.
Just like ourselves.
What's next?
And the
I think
Aussies
we
back.
could talk a bit about a certain video game movie that came out. Possibly one of the biggest video game movie releases of all time. You think what I'm thinking? The Tetris
Dumb.
movie.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Oh, that
hentai.
one, eh?
Yeah, it's still
Tetris movie.
Tetris. Let's talk about Tetris a little bit.
All right. Are we...
First
Okay,
impressions.
hold on.
Impression this.
Uh,
Yes.
You do it you did this entire review in an American accent. You did this entire review in a Japanese accent. I did the entire thing in a Russian accent.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Is that your American accent?
No, that's the Miyamoto.
Why are you trying to culturally appropriate me?
Because he said it in the movie, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I am American man.
And I am the Russian reviewer.
Bokuwa Jack des.
Wow.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
The Japanese really do have their ways.
I agree with this comment, comrade.
Doko the impression? That doesn't make
Yes.
sense.
Thank you for your compliment, Mr. Miyamoto-san. You're not Miyamoto, you're the CEO guy who is not Miyamoto in the movie.
He is generalizing again, comrade.
Das wird
Yes.
Sukabiet.
Yeah,
The
so what were your
the
first impression?
the Tetris movie starring guy from
Taron Egerton.
Mr. Edgerton from
Eggy.
Eggsy,
Egerton.
yeah.
Ibsy.
I always just
Eggsy.
pronounce his name
Eggsy.
Not
Egerton.
Ibsy.
Because of Eggsy.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I thought he played. I thought he played a good character in the movie as Mr. Hank, the Dutchman. I thought the movie's kind of fun. Pretty good drama happening, you know. Pretty engaging. I
But
reckon.
was it accurate? That's the real
Drama
question.
in
Because it's
the
very,
USSR.
it's
That is the
extremely
question.
dramatic.
Yes, it is a very dramatic adaptation of the events that transpired in 1989.
Yes.
I liked my viewing of said movie. What are your thoughts, Mr. Miyamoto?
Or me. Well, I thought this was
Amazing.
I don't
An amazing.
actually I don't think that's too much. It was
It was
Subarashi, is that cool?
Subarashi. That means
Basic again.
something along those lines, but
Damn.
not amazing.
I thought this movie was pretty good. I like the it's a really interesting story. Don't know how much of it's accurate though, but
At least the
it's
car
pre-
chase is accurate.
oh, that's probably anyway. It gets into some silly stuff, but it's actually a pretty interesting story, and I don't know if I'd go as far as say Tetris brought down the fucking wall or whatever.
Oh yeah, the implications that this movie provides is that the acquisition of the Tetris rights for the international world brought down the not the United States, the USSR, and its reign over Russia and its neighboring countries
Yeah,
because capitalism
yeah.
wins.
I don't know how if I'd say that, but it is a pretty interesting case, though. I'd say. I do have a gripe with this movie, and it is like a pretty big one in my books here. And because this is a viewing experience, and I like to watch movies that look
Mhm.
good to me, I'm sorry to say that, in my opinion, this movie looked like ass.
But it's just because they're trying to portray Russia as a
No,
shit
no, no. I
place.
have like not. I don't like the color grading of the movie. It's like it's very ugly, right? I don't like. I wasn't honestly. I wasn't a huge fan of their whole pixely nonsense. I
Yeah.
didn't like it. I thought it was too.
But they
It's
were
a
just
game.
trying to reenact
I know,
the
yeah.
CGI from the hit 20 whatever film Pixels.
Pixels. Wait, I
Oh,
think I made that
true.
reference while we were watching the movie.
Mm.
I was on an
Makes
Adam
sense.
Sandler shit, you know. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of that. I found it, to be honest, it would kind of pull me out a little bit. So like, this is, I
Cringe.
understand what they're trying to do. Yeah, it's okay. However, this soundtrack, Oh wait. We should probably actually go into each of the things there. So I'll get into the stuff later.
All right.
Let's get
All
it.
right.
Yeah. So overall, my thoughts are pretty positive. Yeah, but there was some. It was a little bit hard to enjoy it when I didn't like looking at it, which is like kind of
Yes.
why you'd see the movie. So moving on, let's talk a bit about acting. And you've already touched on this, but is there anything you wanted to add?
Yeah, I enjoyed most of the performances done by the main cast. Cast. Wow, American speak.
Crabs.
Americans
crabs.
fucking.
The main cast and yeah, I thought Eggsy and the Russian Tetris guys, they're pretty cool. Yeah, not much complaint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like me for real.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Oh, good acting.
Very good.
What about you?
Very
Good acting. That's a
Um,
positive acting. Sorry.
I liked all the Russians in this film.
Yeah, a lot of Russians in this one.
Yeah.
This
They-
is all I get to say.
Shout out to our
Jokes.
friend Thomas. He really likes Sasha in this movie.
Yeah.
You know, the Russian lady.
Oh,
Do you remember Sasha?
oh yes, I
Yeah.
remember. I remember very well. No, everyone did good job in this film. Very good.
I think she's French, if I remember.
I thought she had a Russian last name.
Oh, the actual actress?
Yeah,
I thought she was actually. I don't know. Maybe I
We
was
don't
wrong.
know.
They're all the same
One way
to
to find
me.
out.
Yeah. Lovely.
yeah, acting was good.
Good. What about the writing?
Yeah, that goes back to the maybe the dramatization.
Which I
Of
didn't
the real
comment on.
story.
I have
But I feel like as a
information.
movie,
Yeah,
It does a
without
good
the
job.
research, yeah, I think as a movie, very entertaining.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
There, I do have some kind of. I don't think they did a good job at resolving the main character's personal family problems very well.
Not at all.
You
yes,
agree?
Yeah, not at all.
They kind of forgot it. Because it reached like a climax where he's like, everything's fucked. We're gonna lose money, and his wife's like, God damn it! Why is everything all about money all the time and shit? I don't know. Why did you come to your daughter's recital? Then he kind of. Nothing really happens to resolve that. It's just that he happened to solve the main issue of the movie. That he's just like,
I got the money.
now I got the money. Now everyone's happy. So money does happiness. What fuck? Money does buy happiness.
See, that is a good lesson for us all to learn. So
That's a very capitalist.
maybe
like,
that was
Capitalistic.
intentional.
Capitalist.
You know, as a pro-capitalist movie.
Was literally made by one of the biggest corporations, Apple.
Oh yes,
Well, you
that
gotta
is
factor
true.
that in. What if?
You know, by promoting how money can solve all your problems, it pushes the movie's main message to the next level.
Yeah. Which is actually, in my opinion, makes me like it's a negative point in my books because I don't agree with that myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could be a last thought bailout, or it's intentional.
Either way, I'm anti-capitalist. We
Me
are
too.
relating to the discussion that we had last week. You know, when we were talking
The
about.
last week we talked about democracy.
I think there was a little bit of capitalism talk in there as well,
yes.
because America kind of ties together, pretty trying to make them like the same thing.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
blinding the people.
Blinding the people, mate. What's your take on this?
Oh no, it was a fun movie to watch with the plot and how they did it all. I
No,
liked
the
it.
question was: is capitalism mid or best?
No comment. No comment, comrade.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
say these capitalist pigs. They
Hmm.
disgust me.
Like the way they call, like the way the capitalists in this film, cause they gummy bastard.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They do
those damn
say-
commie bastards.
Yeah.
This is what you say. And to Dieter say no comment. 'Cause
But
I am
also on the
neutral.
other side of that, it kind of shows that all of the American companies are like fucking over the Russians and stuff.
They're trying
By
to take
trying to steal
advantage the
the-
Russians.
Well, they were literally just
Yes.
stealing it at the start. So
I like the idea that we just cut it there and all the Americans are fucking.
They are.
Fucking
Well,
in
yeah,
the
so they
car.
did antagonize
the
the
USA.
rich of the
Yeah.
West.
Yeah.
But that guy was British, the fat man.
Yeah.
So the American hero is actually Hank,
Which one was Hank?
the main guy.
Hank.
Yeah.
He's the American.
His name's
Therefore,
Hank.
he's the American hero of this movie, who defeated the Russians and the British.
Hank is
That's
just
the
Mr.
secret
Worldwide.
message of this movie.
Yeah.
So America wins again.
America. Yeah. Except in Vietnam.
Shout outs to Vietnam.
That's Vietnam.
In terms of historical accuracy, like Hank Rogers and Alexei Pazino themselves reviewed the script.
Wait, does this contain any spoilers? Or
No.
is this the spoilers? Okay, yeah.
Well, I try not to. I am a loyal server of the podcast. I do not do spoilers in non-spoiler zone. Don't you
Oh,
fucking worry
yeah.
about it.
Spoilers.
Good
Um,
stuff.
There were events in the movie that did transpire in real life. For example, Rogers notes that he did convince Nintendo. This happened in real life.
What do you mean?
It's
Like,
real life
I'm
spoilers.
saying what's
Well, I
happened in
think in
real
the
life.
context of we're doing the review
Yeah.
of maybe leave for this spoiler section.
Sure. But they did try to capture how he felt being in Soviet Russia then.
For real.
And how dark and brooding it was. Quote from article that I'm reading. But then anything else like creative flourishes. It was all they took the liberty of the writers.
That was very insightful.
Is the Mr. Ed says zoom zoom.
Yeah, which we'll get into more later.
Yes.
Is that enough about writing?
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit. Sorry.
I said I.
Oh, I thought you said I and then cut yourself off. Yeah.
I.
Let's talk a bit about cinematography.
You hated it.
I personally not a huge fan.
Well, is it mainly the look of the movie?
But like the
colors?
cinematography was like there was. I don't know. I think they would do transitions between like the pixel shit and like real life.
Yes.
Does that count as with cinematography?
Yeah, that's more
Probably
editing
editing.
stuff, isn't it?
I don't know. I felt it was fun.
I think the cinematography in that case was average.
Yeah, there's just normal shots.
Normal shots. Man.
Yep. Very
Alright.
average.
Let's talk about visuals there.
Yep. I could tell in some places it was not. It was so poor as they.
I think I don't like the muddy look of the movie.
Yeah. Well,
Not a
I
huge fan.
assume that was just to portray how Russia is.
Yeah, but me personally, don't like it.
Because you're a communist sympathizer.
Especially when this movie is about a super colorful game, you know.
But when they go to Japan, it's pretty colorful.
Because Japan is all
Do they
neon
do much
lights.
stuff in Japan?
Yeah, the family.
And we'll leave it at that.
Aren't they just like inside?
Well, the
this-
interior, yeah. Like, I mean, if you compare that interior with the Russian, the AE lorg or whatever
I guess so.
place, they're pretty drab in comparison.
I guess so, yeah. And yeah, also just not a huge fan of the pixel stuff. I understand what they're going for, but it does not mean that I like it.
It's a video game movie. You gotta have some gamer
references. I feel like the Tetris is enough. But
Yeah,
yeah,
they even have those transitions. They would go like, "Oh, level 1, gaming.
yeah. Did you like that?
Level 2." I just thought, wow, that's very cute of you to do.
That was very cute of them, but I wasn't a huge fan. Yeah,
Yeah, but for me, it wasn't distracting. I just thought of it as like, video game movie. So you have to have that, I guess.
yeah.
Of course, you had that. That's the thought.
I guess yeah. That wasn't as distracting. My main thing was just like looking at the actual movie part of the movie. There's also like CGI in this movie that's not very good.
Yes.
In fact, I'd say like quite subpar. Towards the end, they try to up the stakes a little bit by introducing some element revolving largely around vehicles.
Some vehicular action
Which
sequences.
we have a very funny story we'll tell you in spoilers there.
Vehicular activity.
Vehicular
That is what
activity.
goes on in Rush.
Do you have any more to say about the editing?
No.
I thought the wardrobe choices were pretty cool, or pretty accurate to the time, I suppose, and to the environment they were in. I don't know if they shot things in actual places, but it seems to look
think
like
they
real
did.
places,
To me, it didn't look like real place.
like buildings.
Didn't they do like CGI
Except
touching
for
up stuff in
probably
Russia?
they did, but like when they walked up to a building, I assume that's a building.
Buildings do be buildings, I guess.
I mean,
They are
interior
built.
shots are pretty good.
Concrete.
Interior shots are pretty
I think
good.
interior shots are fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's not that hard to do a good interior. Because you
yeah,
could just do that on a stage,
yes.
which is probably what they did. Because probably flying to Russia and shooting at this time, being an American, is probably not the best idea.
But why not be
There's a little
accurate
bit
to the
war going on.
movie? That's in Ukraine.
Oh yeah,
Not the same
but no,
thing,
I don't
but-
think you know what I'm trying to say there. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The USSR included Ukraine. So this movie is propaganda against the Ukrainian war.
But the Americans are right.
Yes. So they
That's
wanna stop that from happening, which is good, I guess.
Oh no, I'm saying the theme of the movie is also the Americans are right because the American
Oh,
wins.
yes.
Yeah,
We are always right.
us Americans. Yeah,
I'm an American.
you're an American.
I'm speaking like this.
Oh
like
yeah,
a
I forgot
ridiculous
about this little
No,
I'm
rule.
no
speaking
comment.
quite ridiculously.
Like
so I
most
must be right.
Americans. Yeah.
And follow this have no comment. Moving on.
You want to talk about some sound and audio? Because I think the soundtrack for this was molto bene.
I wonder how much they
Indeed,
paid on
molto
licensing
bene.
fees. Be interesting. It was
It's
kind of fair.
interesting, yeah, because they're like covers of the songs in whatever country that they're in. Did you notice
Mhm.
that?
Yep.
That was
Yeah,
very
that's
cool.
true.
Now I have to point out the elephant in the room. The main track for their soundtrack was an Esper song, but unfortunately was not even in the movie. No, it wasn't even in the credits. Why is it the main song for the soundtrack?
You mean like the soundtrack album?
Yeah,
Oh, there was an episode. Maybe it was cut from the movie.
interesting why they would do that because it was obviously the best song. So
Well, I haven't listened to it.
it's
so-
pretty cool.
Is
It's like
it opinion or faith?
it's like the Tetris theme, but they're singing over it, and it's like a K-pop song.
I can imagine that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that. But they'll be saying shit in Korean.
Yeah, I think the entire song is still in English but like it's
they'll
like
be
it's
saying
still like
Tetris.
사랑해 사랑해. That's all I fucking. 아이스크림.
Did they
Oppa.
say Tetris in the song?
They don't say it, but I think they have references.
They'd be like, "Oh, falling blocks from the sky hit my house."
Like in Pixels,
lost-
like in the
Pi-
Pixels.
Oh my god.
But yeah. But other than that, I generally thought the soundtrack was pretty good.
But I thought you hated I Need a Hero.
Oh, I'm low-key sick of I Need a Hero now because it's in every fucking movie we've been watching in the
Yeah.
past.
Yep.
few-
Yep.
But at least they did. I think it was a Japanese version of it, if I remember
They
correctly,
did.
which kind of slaps. Because yeah,
Because Nihongo.
Nihongo, I do like Nihongo.
We were
They
saying
did
Tonga.
have the final countdown, which is a banger song.
Yeah, and that song was actually important to the plot. So yeah,
Yes, true.
shall we?
What we're up to?
That was it.
Yes.
You good to go to bed?
Spoilers
No,
zone.
it's time for spoiler zone. We do not
oh,
have
wait,
my
wait, yeah,
recorder.
no, we don't go to bed. We go to spoilers. Shit, yeah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
you're forgetting our format. Idiot.
Sorry, I got hit with a falling block on the head. You know.
Spoiler zone.
Yeah.
That was weird Australian Russian accent, baby.
baby.
That was something we wanted to first. Okay, funny story. We had this bet going on where Ibrahim was like, "There's going to be a car chase in this movie," and I was like, "Bullshit! There's not going to be a car chase in the movie." It happens right at the end. But there was like so much because people kept getting into cars and also like going like sort of chasing like.
There was the KGB agents.
Yeah,
following them
so we're thinking,
around.
oh, it's going to happen. It doesn't happen. And then eventually it happens at the end. In the most ridiculous sequence, the car goes between the truck and the wall and then turns into pixels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cause like they're trying to be like, oh look,
Unnecessary.
the car's taking damage, like in game.
Oh.
And they go to the airport. And for some reason, despite the KGB literally being the KGB, they can't stop the guy from boarding the fucking plane.
Cause they're too slow or something.
They
you know?
slow as fuck.
Even though I'm pretty sure they could just call the airport and be like, yo, don't let
Stop.
these guys fucking fly right now. Like, I do feel like that ending part was a little bit like, it was kind of bad.
It was too convenient.
Like, it was a bit goofy. It was like, it was fun. It's kind of, it's Moonfall-esque, you know?
But they didn't go turbo mode. And
See,
go
that's
vroom,
their
vroom.
flaw.
But
They didn't
but
go
in
into
that
the
time
turbo
they
mode.
only had menu drive and they would have to go to the next gear.
Damn,
Yes,
that is
they
true.
would.
That's true. Turbo drive. There's like an extra gear.
Oh
on
no,
it.
it's nitro. That's what it would be in those times. Fucking nitro.
Like in Fast and Furious.
Like
Yes,
in Fast
exactly.
and
For the
Furious.
Russian nitro, I don't know what that would be. Plutonium.
Nuclear powered
Yes.
cars.
Yeah.
That is the future. Or what they imagined the future would be.
Next thing you know, these cars are gonna be flying or some shit.
So
Who
did you
gives?
find out that if that chase
Yeah, did that
sequence
chase
was
sequence happen
accurate?
for
Fuck
real?
no.
Yeah,
That was the only scene that they mentioned about being dramatized. Like,
I
obviously,
see.
a lot of it was dramatized, but the one thing that they pointed out as being dramatized
Which
was the car
absolutely
chase.
fake. It was car chase.
I felt like a lot of it, like when he's in Russia, could have happened to some extent. I assumed that when they went to the thing and they're talking to the leader of that electronics company, I don't think
Yeah.
that everyone would have been in the same building at the same time, right? It would have been roughly around the same, maybe like within the same week or something. But there's no
Yes.
way they were literally next door to each other. That was for drama's sake, obviously. And I think it was a pretty good choice, honestly.
Yeah.
I assumed the KGB didn't visit the dude's family, right?
Well, that was, yeah.
I feel like that was
But
too far of a
maybe
stretch.
would he get beat up in an alleyway?
But also, if that did happen, we wouldn't know. Because it's Russian intelligence.
But the dude can
we
tell the
would know
story.
because he would tell the story. Because he
Maybe.
did tell the story.
Yeah, that
It's
is
just how
true.
the movie was made.
Fucking hell, I'm so tired. I can't fucking
Yeah.
talk anymore. Fuck me, I'm so stupid.
Don't
And even if
say
it didn't
that to
happen, they
yourself.
still made it into the movie, so that's still negative propaganda against the Russians, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, either way.
Fuck.
But like, I think I kind of see what you're talking about. Like the feeling of him being in Russia was real, and
That was
I get
all they
that.
talked about,
Yeah.
They didn't mention anything else. They just wanted to keep it, I don't know. They keep it on the low. Keep it on the
Yeah.
low.
This is probably just like a really well-paced version of real life events for a movie, sort of thing. Like
Because
yeah.
real
everything
life is
happening
boring
quickly.
like that.
Hey, but this real life has some car chases sometimes.
The real life
Yeah.
also has dumb fuck me.
That is true. That
Yes.
is valid.
Can vouch.
Good vouch.
Yes.
Do we have anything further to spoil about the movie?
I like the bromance between American Hank and Russian Alex. That was very cute.
And then not at the. Well, then he doesn't. Then he's like, "Fuck off!" But then at the end they're like, "It's all good."
Yeah, because he destroyed
The
the
KGB
Soviet
brainwashing didn't work enough. It worked a little bit, but then the
No, it's
brainwashing
because
washed off.
Hank sent him money. Now they're friends again.
See, that's another evidence of money fixing everything.
No, it's not about the
I
money.
did think it was
friends.
really interesting though, because yeah, you think about it, like obviously a person who invents something should get credit for it, get paid or whatever. That doesn't
Yeah.
exist in Russia because they're communists. Well, yeah,
Yes,
In the
that is the
USSR.
logic there.
which is honestly just a very interesting idea because it's like To us, it's just like normal shit because
They wouldn't
Australians,
have copyright laws.
They do have copyright, but it's like you don't
But
get paid. Also, it's not really like it's the individuals; it's the government. That's kind of like the thing as well.
It's laws to protect the government.
Yeah.
So you don't have individual intellectual property.
And I like even the Russians were kind of like fucking around with that a little bit because there were people who were backstabbing each other and doing things for money, and it's like
because money controls
communism.
all.
Is it really real?
Communism fake.
Communism fake confirmed.
So all you what's it called? The red scare people who are scared of the color red.
Cows.
You don't need to be scared
Instead
anymore.
of being red scared, you should be red pilled. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm talking
Wake
about.
up. Communism is fake.
Communism is fake.
It's not real.
Yeah. Do we have anything else to talk about?
I think that was the movie.
Right.
It was it.
Would you like to begin with verdicts?
No, let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
All right. I'll talk about the verdicts.
Get on
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah, the boys.
The
Pacing.
Tetris movie.
Shut the fuck up, let the man speak.
Tetris
Like
movie.
I said, he needs to speak. He has the right to
Movie,
talk.
Tetris.
Alright?
Movie.
Yeah.
Good.
Tetris.
You get it.
Tetris movie. Movie.
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Yes. The movie
Ah.
is a pretty good watch. I enjoyed my watch. A little fun movie, a little dramatic movie, but I thought the dramatic aspects are also quite cool. You get a bit of an insight in how things may have been done back in the day, in the Soviet days. You know how, as Jack has mentioned before, they wouldn't have any intellectual properties for individuals. It'll be handled by the state, since you can't make anything yours over there, because that's unfair to everyone else. Don't make money.
Make
'Cause
love.
money is bad and love is good.
Love is
wins.
good.
Love wins at the
But
end.
love doesn't win it. Well, I mean, love
Love
money
is in the
does
end.
ultimately
the love
win.
of money wins at
Yeah.
the end. As the Bible once said, the money is the root of all evil. So take that, George Washington. 7 out of 10.
As the Bible once said, she lusted for men with testicles the size of donkeys.
Is that true?
Yes, that is from the Bible.
Man, the Bible is getting more based every day.
It has been like this since forever. But as to which version this is, I do not care to ask. Anyways, I quite enjoyed this film. I think I enjoyed it more than you two. I look past the shitty visuals because it is not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is a heartwarming story about a man's fight for personal, for himself.
For freedom.
8 out of 10.
American
Yeah,
freedom.
Yeah, I'm like, you already know my thoughts. I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good story. Some silly shit happens at the end. There's some interesting moral quandaries,
Conundrums.
was, I guess. But yeah, just couldn't really stand the visuals in this one, unfortunately. Do you still think this is worth a watch? Because it is a historical thing happened. It's kind of interesting. And I'm also going to probably give it a 7.
Very nice.
Yippee!
That's a combined average score of about 7.3.
And now I can
Nah.
stop using this Russian accent because otherwise I'm going to be stuck in a Russian loop for the rest of the day.
Yippee! Let's talk about
Yippee!
Wahoo!
That's the Nelson's ringtone.
this is ringtone shit.
Perfect transition.
We're going to talk about
Hooray!
another little video game film. Well, little is probably not the accurate thing
No,
because
no,
this
it's
is
definitely
now
less popular. Well,
the
100%.
biggest. It has the biggest opening of an animated movie ever.
He did get tiny though
He did,
in the movie.
and he got big.
In the movie.
Um,
Yes, he
and then there's
did.
the Super Mario Brothers movie.
It's the Super Mario Bros. Wahoo! Yes.
I think he is shy guy.
Oh, the shy guys
Oh,
Oh,
I'm shy.
with the
He's
mask.
shy.
let's preface this for our audience. What is your Mario background? How well do you know Mario?
Well, I am a Japanese individual myself, so back in Japan land, that's kind of all we did was play. Like, yeah, it's one of the early things I
Mario.
played. I used to play Mario Kart. I don't remember. I want to say the first Mario Kart on like
The GameCube, or is it
GameCube.
the Super Nintendo?
I think it was one of the. I can't help you
Was
more
it
than
a
that.
Shaky
SNES,
controller?
GameCube. GameCube was
Was it
after
was it
SNES.
pixely like the Pixels movie?
I'm pretty sure it was pixely.
Then it's probably the SNES Super Nintendo.
Yeah, probably that one. I used to play that. Then I got like the later ones. Like I got, I have the whatever the 3DS version of that game is.
Yes.
I have that one. I used to play like the classic Mario games on. I assume the SNES as well.
Yeah, like Mario 3 or something.
Yeah,
What's on the SNES?
like the.
I don't know game consoles at that time, but I do know some of
Not
the
like
home console
not
titles.
3D Mario. Yeah, I wasn't there
Yeah,
yet. You see,
if
I was also.
I recall,
You didn't play Super Mario 64?
that would be on the N64.
Yep, that's true.
I played. Yeah, that was kind of pretty much it. Like I'm not, and I've played like Switch.
Odyssey Mario.
No, I haven't played. I actually no, I played Mario Kart on the Switch, and
Oh,
I've played
yeah.
Mario Kart on the Wii. I've played arcade Mario Kart.
Yeah, I
And
played
I've
Mario
played,
Kart on the arcade.
I've played Smash.
Yes, Mario in Smash.
It is in Smash.
Yeah, if I recall, the Mario's that are on the SNES would be like Mario 3, starting from Mario 3 at least.
Yep.
Because
Yeah,
the
it was another
OG
funny pixel
NES
one.
is 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The 3 is where Mario becomes a furry, I think. The
Maybe, I don't-
Tanuki suit.
Well, the Tanuki suit was Super Mario 3, and then the raccoon suit, which is not the acorn one, was Wii U, and the cat one was obviously
Mario
3D
is a
World.
furry.
No, yeah, the cat Super Mario 3D World. Yeah,
Yeah.
Did Mario say meow in this movie? Was
Yeah.
that my imagination? I did have.
he did.
Lovely to
Yeah,
hear.
it's
Love to hear that was real.
it's a poke at Sonic's attempt at a meow.
Yeah.
I assume. Maybe.
I don't think it was.
I'd like to think it was.
You like to think it was, yeah.
And it's Chris Pratt.
So did you want to give? Do you have
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
background?
My Mario background. I didn't grow up with. I guess I did a bit. I played Mario 64 on emulation for a bit when I
Was it
was
good?
younger. I thought, damn, Mario. I like the game, I guess. It's 3D Mario, the first 3D Mario. Played that for a bit. I watched a bit of the Mario Super Show on a few YouTube clips when I was younger. So I was like, damn, Mario be from Brooklyn and he talks funny.
Yeah.
So that was another Mario connection in my head that may relate to this movie adaptation.
Maybe it will. Maybe it will.
Yeah, I've played my fair share of Mario Kart. He's
Sorry, I'm just
pretty
gonna blow my
Mario.
nose again. Sorry.
He blowing.
Cock and ball torture.
Damn, he
Yummy.
ripping ass.
Yeah.
Real good.
Rip.
All right, we can continue.
I played my fair share of Mario Kart games across the years. Yeah, Mario's pretty cool. What are your experiences with the M-Man?
Yahoo.
Grew up playing New Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. Was terrible at it as a kid when I was like single digits, and then I didn't touch it again until much later in my, well, not much later in my teens, but when I got to my teens, and then I got good at it.
Very nice.
But I spent a lot of time.
Competency conundrum.
Yes, I
They
spent a
get
lot of time
good.
grinding New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and since then been like watching people play Super Mario Maker
Oh
on
yeah.
YouTube. And from there I learn about like the original Mario Bros, SMB2, SMB3, Super Mario World, 3D World.
Look at all the Mario.
Galaxy.
I actually don't know
Sunshine.
much about Galaxy
That's
at
the
all.
GameCube
I know about
era.
Sunshine. What are the other like notable Mario titles?
Galaxy 2.
Galaxy 3.
The Samsung Galaxy.
Uh,
I had a Samsung Galaxy.
Oh, I
has your
think I
battery
have.
already run out for the camera?
It's
Pressing
fine. We'll go
charge?
off with the two.
Nah,
Alright, whatever, we'll just go
with
without
this.
it.
We got 2 cameras. We'll finish.
I got one girl, I got 2 somethings.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know how that song goes anymore. But yeah, my Mario knowledge is, I would say, fairly extensive.
I mean,
See.
for me, it's like I know enough about Mario to understand pretty much all of the references in the movie. I don't think there was any I missed.
Yep.
But I'm not like a diehard fan. I wasn't going like, oh my god, a Mario movie's coming out. It's gonna be fucking amazing. I love Mario. Oh my god. Oh my god, Donkey Kong's dad is the
It's not the
grandfather.
granddad.
It's his grandfather now. I'm mad, girl. Oh, it wasn't me, man.
That wasn't me either.
Was
See,
it you?
What?
Were you like, oh no, Donkey Kong's father is now his grandfather, grr.
I know nothing about Donkey Kong.
He's not a Donkey Kong fan. He's a Mario.
Oh, do you know Jumpman?
I do know
Yeah.
Jumpman, at the very least. At least I fucking know Jumpman.
Was the dude at the start next to the Jumpman machine, was he the voice of the original Mario?
Charles Martinet.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the cameo.
I actually got that one. Because he went Yahoo or something, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's probably the guy. I assume that's the
He
guy.
is.
Because they
Oh,
did
man.
Yeah.
they
He's
set
even
up.
dressed up like old school Mario as
Yeah.
well, which was lovely.
Jumpman.
Man, I love Charles Martinet.
All right. Shall we talk about our first impressions of the movie, though?
Yes.
And I feel
Yeah.
like this review is about to get a bit heated, aren't we?
Yeah,
I don't
I've
fucking
had my
Well, we'll see.
arguments.
We've
We'll
heard
see.
some arguments. So let's,
No, I feel
think,
like
Tia, you
it's
should
more
start this
heated
one.
because Ibsy refused to
Oh,
accept
maybe.
your
Yeah, that's true.
opinion.
well, yeah.
Well, that's it.
Yes. A Mario movie. Quite liked it. A lot of Mario moments.
You don't say.
It's a Mario movie. What's wrong with the Mario movie?
Maybe there will be things.
Yeah,
I don't know. We will
We'll
see.
see.
I enjoyed my time in the theaters looking at Mario jumping. The jump man.
He to be
jumping.
jumping.
Yeah, I quite like the portrayal of the characters of the Mario series in this movie. All the main cast. And yeah, they were good. The references and I guess the fan service in this movie is pretty mad, which includes many scenic references, dialogue references, and musical cues that you may hear. Besides that, there are some qualms I have with this movie, such as how it is quite fast paced, and I feel like they're packing too much content in an hour and 30-minute package. You see, and that gives because of that, the way they have to write this movie, it was compromised, and it wasn't the best it could be in terms of how it can resolve its narrative issues, not issues.
Yeah.
Narrative points, narrative themes. Yeah. Those are my thoughts.
Yeah.
I, as a person that doesn't normally pick up on pacing issues, because normally I just enjoy it, I still enjoyed this film watching it. I'm still like, I recognize this as a kid's film, and I can easily just turn my brain off and just look for the game references. Because that's what I'm spending my time doing.
That's
in the
actually.
theater that
Sorry.
time.
Do you mind if I just?
Yeah, I finished saying.
Yeah. That's actually like something I noticed on the internet. Like, because at least you were able to recognize it's a kids' movie. I'm kind of feeling like those people who are giving it 10 out of 10s and stuff don't recognize it as a kids. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people going, "Wow, this is made like, hold on, let me rephrase the whole argument thing. Yeah, I feel like at least you. Okay, spoiler alert a little bit. I don't really like this movie, but at least like
Oh no.
we can get on the same like because I don't really like the movie, but you do. At least we can get on the same level to go like it is a kids movie. Like I'm probably not the audience for it. However, you're like a Mario fan, so it's a bit more of an audience. But like at least like you do see that it's a kids movie, right?
Yeah.
He's calling
Cool.
you a baby.
No,
He is
I'm
calling
not.
me a baby.
I'm not. I'm literally not.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, this is like
Totally. Yeah.
No, do you get what I mean? Like
That's
We
what I've been
can
saying.
agree
So
that
of
it's
course
a
I go
kids
to
movie.
it's a
It is
kids
kids
movie
movie,
though.
yes.
Like that's yeah. I feel
It
like
is
that
kids
needs to
movie.
be said because that's pretty important to a lot of the stuff like pacing. It's like
Yes.
why would it be really fast paced without slow like emotional scenes? Because it's really directed towards kids. That's the main thing. Yeah.
Yes.
That being said, I also still recognize at least one scene where I was like, yeah, the pacing's too fast. At least for this one bit, there's no development going on for that. It just happened. But yeah, like I enjoyed my time in the theater watching this. It was fun.
All right. Sorry, boys. I'm not a huge fan of this one. However, the thing is, I do think this is ultimately a good movie. But apparently, okay, this is the thing because we have. I'm not gonna name names. We have some friends that are like super into this movie. So when I came out and was like, I think this movie is fine, I got a lot of hate for it. Even though I said, oh, it's a good movie. It's just like there's a lot of problems with it. So like, just straight up, I'm gonna say I do think it's a good movie. I will probably be a bit more negative in this review because most people liked it. So I want to create some sort of like point of
Contrary.
contrary. That's the word. So like, yeah, I think this is fine. I think it's a decent kids film. Though, however, as a kids film, I don't really think this has any good messages particularly. Like, I don't know. Because Mario kind of just like punches his way out of things in all
Yeah.
honesty. Which is not like the best message to give to kids. Like,
Yeah.
violence.
The message is save your brothers.
I mean, you can kind of say that it kind of is. I think that's probably the strongest point of the movie. Is like
Yeah, I think that was a
the
bigger
Mario
point.
Luigi relationship, I guess. However, I don't think they try to do this thing where Mario has some conflict with his parents. And I thought it was done so poorly that it's like, why even put it in there? And it's like, well, like, what are kids going to be taking away from that part anyway? It's like, because it doesn't really get resolved properly. It's like they do one line of dialogue at the end, and that's kind of it.
Well, I think it's more lack of if your parents don't believe in you, that's fine.
Just teleport yourself.
You just do all
Just
the
Just
stuff.
go to
go
the
away. Just
mushroom
run away
king.
from home.
Yeah.
Keep at
Not
it.
a spoiler.
Keep
Trying not to
believing
be
in
spoilers.
yourself, and you will make them proud somehow.
Even though it's not really a direct correlation to the events that happens in the movie too. Like him believing himself, like I mean, he does like proper training and shit. So
Yeah.
also, what he does in this movie has kind of nothing to do with him being a plumber in general.
He did a bit of plumbing.
No. I mean, like
The
the
movie
thing
itself
that
is not about plumbing.
how do I, like, yeah, because his parents like don't really want him to be a plumber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he doesn't really solve anything with plumbing. In fact, when they show him doing plumbing, he's bad at it. So it's like, bro, his parents are fucking right.
Like, to be fair, it was the dog's fault.
Oh yeah, sorry, the dog.
The dog
Like-
did it.
Oh, if is the plumbing thing or is not?
I mean,
I don't know.
in the game, they don't do any plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also,
no,
like-
no, that's not like
Yeah.
because
They
we're trying to make Mario like a real character in this movie, like
Yeah.
a real
Yeah.
movie character. You
But they
know?
also show that in the film, like he knows his shit. Like he knows, like he's a plumber.
good
He knows his
plumber.
shit. Yeah.
But he doesn't like solve the
The
problems of the
With
movie
plumbing.
with
No.
plumbing. So it's
at
like,
the end, what did they use?
why
They
he
just
just fucking punches people? He gets the. That's I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
That's going to literally give away the movie. It's not. It's more just violence. Kids movie.
violence solves your problem.
Sorry, before I'm going to keep my impressions
Mhm,
brief.
mhm.
Sorry, I think the movie looks amazing. That's probably
yes.
the biggest thing that I'll be like, no, totally, like, the movie looks really good. And I think purely based on the visuals alone, like, this is probably better than the other Mario movie. Just, like, this is authentic in terms of visuals. And I think that also leads into, I think a lot of the visual gags work a lot.
100.
Yeah. So I do think it is a bit too fan servicey because, like, some of the jokes are more like, oh, I recognize that.
Yeah.
But, like,
But it's also like they're reusing things as well, at where they could have done even more reference,
yeah.
which is a missed opportunity in my mind that they should
I
have
feel
done.
like, yeah, you should elaborate on that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, yeah, visually it's really good. The references are cute. The writing I don't like. I don't like the story. I don't like the character arcs. Some low-key, the characters are kind of boring in this movie, except for some exceptions, which we'll get into.
Yep.
But and I don't like the actual jokes that they'll say. That not like when if like, I don't know. They make jokes when they're talking. Oh, also just a funny thing. There's a scene at the start. This is really spoilers. Where like the dad talks about being disappointed in Mario, and he goes like, "Wow, Dad," and he walks off, and the entire audience burst into laughter. And I was in a packed theater. Just want to say that. So
Damn.
I don't know. Was it this? Is it like nobody was connecting? Because I didn't connect with it emotionally as well. I'm like, okay, at least the people around me are kind of in the same
A
boat.
tough crowd.
I don't know.
That's a
There were
tough
also
crowd,
kids in the
please.
crowd as well.
Were they laughing? They were, oh my god.
Oh, our
don't
parents
know.
are laughing, so we should laugh with them too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Our viewing did not have laughter in that scene.
No, not at all. Nothing.
Because yeah, people laughed. It was kind of. It took me by surprise. So I'm like, at least I want to be polite and not laugh because I'm like,
That's not supposed to be
it's not
funny.
supposed to be funny, guys, but people did. But anyway, yeah. So it's like, yeah, I think this is a pretty movie to look at, and the references are pretty cool. It has like when I say that it's a pretty movie, like the visuals are really impressive.
Yeah,
Like I can't really stress that enough. Like it looks really good. The cinematography is fantastic. There's a lot of good shots in this one. There's lots of like really good the way they shoot things to make it look like the video game and stuff. Like the attention to detail is incredible. It's just that I can't say it's like a great movie because the story is so bad and the writing is really bad. That's kind of like my main thing. Also, I should probably point out before we get into it, and this will be the next thing that we talk about, not a fan of the cast. Which we'll see where we land on this one. Is it good enough to go into cast stuff now?
Yeah, let's go to acting.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's talk about the acting, voice acting. Because like, do you want? I'll go first because
Yeah,
I'll
you
continue
can
the
lead it
point.
off, yeah.
As much as I hate to, do I really hate to admit it? My initial thoughts in regards to, I guess the elephant in the room is Chris Pratt, right?
Crispy rat.
And I guess
baby.
he's going for the Brooklyn thing, and it's like, yeah, that's chill, that's fine. But all I can hear is Chris Pratt, man. And this applies to pretty much all of the same people, all of the cast in this. I can only hear the actors. I can't hear it. Like I can't separate the actor from the character. I don't know if that's just a me thing or like. I personally think it's miscasting. Though I do want to acknowledge some highlights. I liked Jack Black. He was really good.
As well, we'll talk about this.
However,
first.
I can't completely say I felt like he was not Jack Black. I feel like he was still very Jack Black. But my actually surprising highlight I feel like was Anya Taylor-Joy's Princess Peach.
Yeah.
Which was possibly, honestly, my favorite character in the movie other than Bowser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
I agree.
in all honesty, I didn't like Mario in this movie. But just because he was really boring, I felt like there was nothing to him. They tried to give him stuff to do with his parents, but it kind of didn't really hit anywhere. And I don't know. I'm also the main thing when I was watching the movie was like, I really hate hearing American people talk. Now that's completely my bias.
America.
But I don't know.
You should do your American accent for this one.
For some reason, that actively pissed me off while I was watching the movie. When characters would come out with their strong American accents, I'll be like,
Damn.
fuck off. I hate you.
Don't you watch American television all the time?
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe I just noticed a lot more because honestly, the hype around this movie was mainly because of the voice cast, right?
Yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
there was a lot of controversy. So it's like
Is
maybe.
the fact that they're meant to be playing a character but not fitting your mind's expectation of these characters, is that what pissed you off, or is it just stuff in general?
Maybe, but also like this movie doesn't like. Maybe you could excuse Mario and Luigi because they're in Brooklyn, right? But
Yeah.
why does the Mushroom Kingdom have to sound like a bunch of Americans too? Like,
'Cause
I don't
they're
really get
all
that.
American voice. I mean, what accent are they supposed to have?
I don't know. Just like, you could have a neutral accent, right?
Well, for Americans, that's American.
Mid-Atlantic.
I don't know.
Oh, they talk
Or just have
proper.
it.
Imagine
Honestly,
the
just have a
tones.
diverse cast. Like,
Oh yes, you could be a
That's-
choice.
honestly, I know might be a little bit of a stretch, but maybe you can get some Japanese people. Like,
As-
just
As
like I know
tones.
Mario is not like a huge brand of Japan or anything,
He's
but like maybe it
Italian.
would be like just potentially maybe some of the cast could have been Japanese. Like, just I know that's a little bit
Miyamoto
too much to
should have
ask
been
for,
it.
but like, yeah.
Imagine the little toad speaking very proper English.
Well, one of them almost did, but
Oh, yeah.
I was still American. No, but like, what they definitely had to end up doing with this film, because I don't know if it was the fact that the voice actors all recognized that they're all personalities, or the film telling them like, yeah, you can do this. But at least I know for at least one of them, that being Seth Rogen, where it was like, I don't want to actively play this character and not sound like myself. I'm going to play this character as myself.
Or do
Yeah.
they want Donkey Kong to sound like Seth Rogen?
Seth Rogen wanted Donkey Kong to sound like Seth Rogen, was what I read.
So that was a bit of a bitch move then, Seth Rogen. That's pretty selfish.
Yeah.
And then with the way Jack Black says it, which I heard from Jack Black say about it, he's not playing Bowser. Bowser is playing Jack Black in this film, but in a more lighthearted sense.
Yeah.
I
I
see
can
that, yeah.
I can forgive the Bowser stuff because Jack Black, at least he was really committed to his fucking role in this
Yep.
movie, which I love.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, it's like Jack Black's version of Bowser. Bowser in his imagination, I guess.
But
Imagine
he's-
Dragons.
which
Yeah,
is just still
with
him.
musical.
With
which is
his
still
singing
him.
and shit.
But
Yeah.
I think the voice he does for Bowser is good.
Is really good.
Cool.
Like when he
Despite
goes
the
low
singing,
as
yeah.
well.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Anya Taylor-Joy is pretty peachy.
What do you guys think about Chris Pratt? That's the real question.
He's kind of doing a half and half on the Brooklyn aspect. Like he didn't go full Brooklyn.
You would rather have someone who is actually from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
not trying to
Yeah.
imitate it.
Because yeah,
I
I
don't
also
know.
I'm like he's imitating Brooklyn. It's not very strong either. Like it's not that
I
good.
think it's
of-
also because he doesn't want to offend the Brooklyn people. Because he's not from Brooklyn, so he
Who
can't do the
fucking
Brooklyn.
cares? It's a bloody city in America.
People are gonna complain, be like, "Oh, the Chris Pratt did a shitty Brooklyn accent because he thinks Brooklyn people speak that way." Oh, yeah.
What
I'm
accent would you rather him do? He
Italian.
can't do the Italian thing.
See, if
That's
he does
probably
Italian,
more honestly.
yeah.
That's like kind of more
I
racist.
think he's just afraid of the controversy that may occur.
Well, they kind of make that. They do a joke about that kind of at the start, right? When they
yes, with the Italian bit.
yeah, they immediately do him doing the Italian thing, and they go, "That's
They're
too exaggerated" or
stupid.
whatever. Which is like, yeah,
Yeah. But I think that also they use the cameo also as like, I got the voice from that guy.
yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That was kind of.
Yeah.
I think the movie start. Actually, let's say it
The
was
Brooklyn bit was cool.
the movie starting was no, but actually, now that I think about the start of the movie, has a lot of what I mean for the whole movie. Like, it had some good stuff, but also some bad stuff. It was like, well, actually, let's just go through some more. We'll get to stuff later. That like,
Yeah.
if we get into writing, then I can address.
Yep.
Acting. That was acting.
Yep. One more thing about acting. Toad can sound more toady.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a real shame because Key
Michael Key
plays him, and he can do voices. He's a funny guy, and I was really underwhelmed by his voice in this one.
It's not shrieky enough.
Oh yeah, okay, he's just done something a little bit more playful. He just kind of sounded a little bit too generic for my taste.
I mean, Toad as a
It's still
character is not
Toady,
very
but, like,
complex either.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a lot of opportunity, to
well, his character does like
Expand,
fuck all
yeah.
in this movie. In all
exactly.
honesty,
So
Yeah.
yeah.
do you want to talk about writing this?
That's good writing.
Yeah.
That's good writing.
So I was just gonna say, I was use the opening as an example. It opens with this like a huge battle. It's in the trailers, so like that's fine, right? And it looks visually spectacular. The the game references are there. You're getting these creatures and stuff that are all from the games, and it's like it's popping off. But then their like first joke or whatever is like them throwing the snowballs at Bowser, right? And it just like bounces off and it does nothing. I've seen that in every fucking movie. That's such a generic ass joke in my opinion.
Well,
It was like
the trailer.
Then I feel like that set the real tone of what the jokes in this movie were gonna be like, because they're just like so they're like no jokes in this movie feel like their own jokes unless they're like Mario jokes.
Yep.
It's like I feel like the writers just gave up and they're just like, oh well, I guess we gotta write something. Let's just watch some other things and steal jokes from them or whatever.
I
Like,
remember someone laughing at the penguins,
Well, to be fair, there were a few kids in the audience,
but I think it was a grown woman.
and I'm guessing
she's
like,
never seen a film before. It's fine.
Alright.
This is the
Right.
first movie.
to be fair though, I haven't seen that. I don't think I've remembered seeing the trope before. Describe the
Where-
trope more.
So like where you get a shot of the penguins like being dramatic and stuff, and they're like, we're gonna fire our snowballs,
Yeah.
and then wide shot of it just doing nothing to the
Okay.
enemy. I feel like that's a pretty common trope,
Yeah,
right?
now that you say it like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got it.
They
But I think
might
it's
have
a
even used
good
that in Dungeons
establishing-
and Dragons.
Uh,
Didn't they might have done something similar
Maybe.
when they're like, did they do something when
That
they're
would
fighting
make
the
sense,
dragon
though.
or something?
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's a good establishing scene to establish that everyone else in the Mushroom Kingdom can't do shit. And Bowser's pretty OP.
No, I mean like, yeah, there are things that I actually think it's a good the idea of the scene.
Yeah.
The execution, however, because that's obviously a joke, right? That they
Yes.
put in there. And I'm like, okay, this is what it's going to be like for the rest of this comedic movie. And it's like, yeah, it doesn't really get much better than this,
Sure. Yeah.
unless it's like a Mario reference. But I feel like that's still like it's a bit of a cheap joke where it's like, oh, you got to reference it. Because like we just watched D&D, right?
Yeah.
And that's packed ton with references. But like you were like you said something about intelligence something last week, and you thought that was really funny. That's a joke that like maybe general people wouldn't get, but you got that, so you're like, oh, that's funny. But also just the writing in general was pretty funny. Like there were jokes that weren't necessarily like D&D related that were just funny, like banter and shit like that. It was just funny. Whereas this one, I feel like doesn't have any like they try to do that completely, like all the time, but it's not funny. And then you get that little ad thing, and I thought the ad was really funny. I thought that was
Yeah.
actually like a good ad. And then the Brooklyn stuff I found really bad.
You don't like the fam.
I don't like the weird bully guy.
Bully guy, yeah.
I thought that
Which
was a
would be
really dumb.
I knew he
subplot.
was a reference, but don't know from where.
I thought he was a reference too, but like I just hated the character does nothing in this movie except show up at the end. He doesn't really have any connection. Like it's not like Mario, him like kind of being a dick to Mario really makes Mario do anything.
It makes him want to become a better plumber.
It doesn't. It like doesn't really. I don't
Just
know.
makes
It's
him
still
more angry at the
estab-
disbelievers.
Maybe.
This establishes that Mario is shit.
But I feel like that what that time could have been spent to developing more of his relationship with his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Or
If
to
it's like the exact
Luigi.
same point that they just trying to go for, why just include this character at all?
Oh, the dad should have been the bully, bruh.
Yeah. Well, that would make not to the extent of bullying him, but it would make more sense if his
Yeah.
dad was actually saying more shit.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
Damn. Get the bully, the Mario.
I also thought the actual plot of the movie was kind of this. I guess they keep it pretty simple, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's a MacGuffin that the character wants, and they want to get that MacGuffin because it's powerful. Also, Bowser trying to take over Kingdom, and taking over the king.
No,
I
the
don't
main
like
thing
the
is-
thing of how he's taking the king, which means he's gonna marry Peach. I totally get it's like a video game thing as well.
But the thing they
It's
use
just-
is just
I find it a little bit icky. I don't know.
no. Bowser just really likes Peach, but he's misunderstood. So he misunderstood himself.
Yeah, I don't like. Okay, in my personal criticism of the Mario franchise in general, I don't think the Bowser kidnapping Peach thing has aged very well.
Yeah, the damsel in
It's a
distress
very
line.
fairy tale bit,
Yes.
and I just don't think it, in my opinion, especially for a kids movie, I don't think you need to do that sort of
But
thing.
in this
'cause it's
one, they
just
made
like,
it a bit nicer. With like, oh, Bowser kind of do like Peach, but like he'll take her by force.
but yeah, he'll still. I felt like
It's
it
a
changed
modern
nothing.
twist, but yeah.
It was more. They mostly do that more as a joke, to be honest.
I like the jokes involving like Bowser being jealous of Mario.
I thought those were okay. I don't think they're that funny. Well, I mean, each
He
like
said the
this is
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
Me personally,
I like the bit. Oh, is it spoilers? I don't know.
well, it might be.
The bit where he's
Knowing you.
practicing a proposal.
Oh yeah,
That was funny.
that was like.
That was in the
It's not
music
something
video.
once again. It's not something I haven't seen in another movie before.
Yes, but I think it works.
I mean, I get. I don't know. Maybe like I said. I just thought these are the sort of things I just don't find funny if I've seen it and I'm just like, okay.
Yep, fair enough.
But yeah, I was just saying in general the way most of the stuff I want to say about like personal character arcs are obviously spoilers because it's like, did they resolve or not? I don't think they did very well with Mario and his father. I think they really rushed Mario and Donkey Kong's relationship.
100%. That's the exact one that was in my
Yeah.
mind.
Donkey
I actually
Kong.
thought you were probably thinking of that one. As much as Mario and Luigi, you could say they're the emotional core of the movie, but like nothing changes in
No.
terms of the relationship. So it's like there's no real.
And the thing with that is like the establishment of their relationships are through flashbacks.
Yeah,
In Luigi's case, at least.
yeah.
And like I guess early in the
But
movie.
also the flashback was mostly used as a reference again
Yes.
to the classic
Mhm.
kid Mario stuff. Yeah. This movie also felt like they needed to cram as much shit in as possible because like they throw in a lot of stuff. They introduce the whole Donkey Kong Kingdom. They're like, oh, they pretty much just Mario Kart into it. It's like, bear in mind, these are all games, lengthy games that have spanned decades of content. It's like, do you need to put every reference from everything into one movie? Except for one thing that they leave to a post-credit scene. But it's still also referenced in the movies. So it's like, I don't know, it's
They're trying to
chock-a-block
establish
full
the
of stuff.
Mario cinematic universe.
it's a lot. It's like a messier version of like Iron Man 2, where they're like, here are a bunch of different shit. This is Shield, this is Black Widow, blah, blah, blah. They just throw a bunch of things. What did the audience like? We'll spin off with that. That's I assume what they're doing with this one.
Donkey Kong movie.
Bowser movie.
But Bowser. Tiny.
Oh, hold on. The next
Those spoiling.
I'm not spoiling yet.
next film, we will see Bowser have a kid.
Oh.
Baby Bowser.
Oh.
We didn't see Baby Bowser in this film.
But how does he have kid when he has no wife?
Oh.
That
No
is the
bitches,
Roasted.
no maidens.
He did get rejected and friend zoned. Not friend zoned.
There was that.
Tiny
There was
zone.
that big lizard mommy in Paper Mario that made out with Mario.
Paper Mario. Was there any Paper
Oh.
Mario reference?
No, they
No,
don't turn it to
I don't
paper.
think so.
I think so I don't really like the plot, right? I don't really like the character arc. Also, the plot is also very contrived. Like things will happen like coincidentally, so that it's meant to happen.
Yeah.
Like villains will show up.
Because they know.
They will show up because they know where they are, I guess.
Oh, because Bowser has the KGB behind him,
Yeah,
and they have informants everywhere.
yeah.
Oh, true.
I had something and I lost it. Oh,
Yeah.
also, this movie just doesn't justify Mario as a character. It's like, what can Mario do that Princess Peach can't do?
Plumbing.
But once again, no, it would actually, unironically, if he had solved the problem with plumbing,
plumbing, yeah.
that would prove that he could do something Princess Peach can't.
Yes.
So,
that's
like,
true.
Teddy, you are actually right.
Yeah.
That is true.
They could have implemented that, yo.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh, I just had another thought about a thing I was going to say, but then I realized that also ties into the fact that he could have solved this with plumbing. Spoilers.
So bear in
Mm.
mind, the games aren't known for like a big story. They're just like they're platformers and shit.
Yeah, he goes on an
I feel like
adventure.
the idea of making a Mario movie in general is kind of dumb. It's like it's a fucking platformer. Unless you can come up with some great ass story, which I just personally don't think this one's it.
Which, for the story aspect of it, they've definitely taken on the newer games 100%. Like, this pretty much follows Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah,
the
the
world travel
Bowser.
shit.
World travel,
Yeah.
the marriage, Brooklyn even.
Oh yeah, that was yeah.
100% takes on Super Mario
Well,
Odyssey.
it's also drawn from a lot of the TV show that you were talking about. A lot of
Yeah.
references to that and stuff. But nobody did. What about the movie? The original movie? What's the silliest
The
one?
movie, but Bowser with the funny like ice tips and his hair.
Yeah. I want to watch that movie. Have you seen it?
No,
You
But
should
it
watch
looks
that one.
funny.
It looks, to be, in my opinion, it honestly looks more fun than the movie.
probably.
Because I feel like I'd at least laugh at it. But
Yeah.
yeah. Do you guys like? Okay, that was like me ranting about I thought of the writing. What about you guys? Because I feel like you guys.
The only thing I had to say is I agree.
Okay.
I agree that the plot is contrived. I agree that it's not paced at all. It's just not. There's no real character development at all. Nothing really happens between the characters. But that being said, I didn't notice any of that because I was just watching this film for fun.
Yeah. So
And I enjoyed my
yeah.
time. Yeah.
I see why. Yeah, people like as much as I.
do.
I mean,
But you
I still
don't.
think this movie's kind of. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. The more I think about it, maybe I'm less like it's good. Maybe I'm more leaning towards bad. But you can talk a bit if the writing's supposed
Yeah,
to
I
address.
agree with a lot of what you said. Like, yeah, it goes into my problems with the pacing and
Yeah.
how they aren't fleshing out characters and whatnot. And we discovered that yeah, Mario could have done plumbing, but he didn't.
Didn't.
I would like to see more Mario Luigi shenanigans, but Luigi was incapable of doing so.
Incapable of doing so. And I
For
feel
one
like
reason
that's
or another.
also them trying to go, oh, what if we do another one where they're doing stuff or whatever.
Cool.
Also, bear in mind, this
Luigi's
movie is called
Mansion.
Super Mario Bros., not Mario movie, as we've been calling it. So this actually is,
true.
I don't know,
a
Luigi's kind of meant to
brotherly
have a
movie.
pretty important role in this one, I guess.
I guess his role is Mario needs someone to save that is not Peach.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure has been done in the game before. He's had to save Luigi.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Probably.
In that
Maybe it was
the Yoshi game.
Paper Mario.
I don't even know
Oh,
anything
what
about
was-
Paper
yeah.
Mario except
See,
for
like,
one scene
yeah.
where I saw a lizard make out with Mario.
That's pretty hot. Why did that happen in this movie? Well, what if
They're
they do a
not
Sonic Mario
lizards.
crossover and Sonic and Mario make out?
That'll be cool.
That'd be
Just
pretty cool.
like my favorite GIF
Yeah.
or
right.
GIF. GIF. Which one's the
Alright.
right one?
No comment.
Shall we talk about cinematography then?
Yeah, sure.
Which you've touched on a lot.
Yeah.
And cinematography and visuals and
Yeah.
you've touched on.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
great,
cool,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the shots? Pretty cool.
They had a lot more stuff in the marketing about like the mountains looking like the way they do, like the classic Mario mountains in the back, which is like the cylinder of the
I
dome
didn't
on
even
top.
notice that. That's
Yeah.
But that
But,
was
yeah,
more in the
I actually-
marketing than in the film. Mushroom Kingdom could have looked more like a Mushroom Kingdom.
I know. I actually totally see that. Yeah.
Oh, they cut the line where Chris Pratt says "Mushroom Kingdom."
Here
come.
I come.
I actually I didn't hate that line in the trailer. I thought it was
Yeah.
silly, and that would have been kind of funny.
But they cut it.
But I cut it, bro.
Yeah. Sad.
It's cringe.
I would
It
have
is
loved to see a
cringe.
1-1 cameo at least. Reference 1-1 reference at least.
Like level 1.
Yeah, 1-1.
Oh,
The one that every single
Yeah.
game
it
has to
said it
do a
was in
1-1.
Tetris, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Tetris got it.
All right, editing visuals.
It looks really good.
I really
the
liked it.
DreamWorks was it? No, was it
Illumination.
Illumination animation? Pretty good.
Yep.
One of the Mario has never looked this good, probably.
Fact.
Because the Switch can't
Thanks, bro.
do shit.
What about the other Mario movie, the live action?
I like when Captain Lou was playing Mario. He's the guy who said, don't do drugs or you go to hell before you die.
Oh,
If you remember that clip.
Yes.
yeah,
And yeah,
yeah,
he's a real Mario
real Mario.
In real life.
in real life.
Lovely.
He later did some pornos, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
delightful.
Ufol.
Relates to this kid's movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
He's
the
a
same
crusty
genre.
man.
What can I say?
Shall we talk a bit about sound and audio and shit?
Yes.
Yes,
Soundtrack?
I
you
have
hate the
problems.
music.
Alrighty.
All right. I like this. I like the OST, the
Mhm.
original. Wait, is that no? Wait, no, that's wrong. Wait, hold on.
The original score.
I like the score.
Yes.
Very Mario-y.
Hmm.
Maybe it's a little bit too much Mario-y at times, but like I get it, and it's kind of vibey, and it's not too. It's a good score. Good score. The
Yeah.
actual soundtrack, I fucking hated.
Mm.
I cannot. What's with kids' movies just sticking in random license track? Like, do
'Cause
I
the
need
kid-
to hear? Also, what kid is going to be like? Oh fuck yeah! Take on Me by Aha. Yeah.
Because we gotta educate these kids what good music is.
I think. Well, I mean, I like those songs, but in the context of the movie, those songs aren't good in my opinion. So it's like, I don't know. Did they put I Need to Hear on this one?
Yes.
Fuck off. That's all I can say. Just like, why? Like, because somebody needs a hero. Is that what you're gonna like? Fucking
Yeah, well, the one connecting strand, the string
Yeah.
between these songs they're all from the 80s, which because Mario was made in the 80s, and I guess
So
it's,
this is for the parents in the theater for their nostalgia.
yeah.
yeah, maybe it is
But I like when they
Maybe.
use Brooklyn because they were in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Mm.
But like to me, it has the same sort of orchestrating of a soundtrack like they did with the original Suicide Squad movie, where there'd be
Yeah.
like, what are the songs in it?
Evens.
Even
There was an Eminem one.
oh, I mean like the licensed ones, like yeah, the Eminem one. The
Rolling
That's all I know about the
Stones.
fucking Suicide Squad soundtrack.
Harley Quinn dancing to Super Freak.
I didn't even know the song.
Also, that one was probably even worse because they're all from different time. It was just a
Yeah.
mess. But this one gives me that vibe. It's just like,
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree that the timings are not very good. As in, like, yeah, there is no reason to put
And
this
then,
on those.
yeah, and
Except
it's
for
like,
Brooklyn.
to be honest, I don't think licensed music is appropriate at all in the Mushroom King, because that doesn't make any sense to me. I'll
true.
excuse the Beastie Boys one. That fits a little bit more because yeah, they're in Brooklyn and stuff. But I don't. Why is Take on Me playing when they got into
Yeah, I
the
don't like
fucking
that specific use of Take On.
that into the that I don't
Because it
know.
has nothing to do with taking the contents of the song nor the Mushroom Kingdom. But in the I Need to Hear a Bit, that kind of relates a bit, right? Because
They did they fucking stole that from Shrek 2. No, they literally stole that from Shrek 2 because they do that in Shrek 2 when they're going to go rescue the princess.
Oh, is it because they need a song for the training montage, bro?
Yep.
Maybe.
In which case, they should use Rocky.
They could have did a Rocky reference.
Yeah.
Because 80s too.
But no.
But yeah, I didn't like the soundtrack for this one, and I thought Peaches was okay.
Peaches.
My probably
Peaches,
standouts for the
peaches,
soundtrack
peaches,
was more
peaches.
just the orchestration because they do a good
They're
job
really good at
fitting
that.
original song, original orchestration, I should say, playing on musical references from the games.
Musical
I didn't get a lot
cues.
of them because I haven't played the games. I haven't heard the soundtrack.
I did notice some of those.
Some of the more obvious ones I did notice. Too.
Yeah.
The other one that I just liked was DK, the DK rap, because that makes
Oh, yeah.
sense.
They rapping.
Oh yeah, that was a cute reference.
That was
Remember the bit with Bowser on the piano?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
that's what I
That's the
said.
good-
Peaches.
Music
No,
video.
not the peaches. The.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was
cool.
pretty cool. Oh, I don't know why Bowser had to play that though. Bowser just likes being dramatic, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But that's a musical cue.
Yeah, it is.
And
Why
it's
is
a
your
pretty
building
clever one.
vibrating?
Is
Did you
it?
feel that?
No.
Oh, your feet untouched the floor.
Yes, they're touching the floor.
Is it still vibrating?
Stopped, but there was like a big vibe. Maybe earthquake.
Yeah.
Maybe
It
it was
was
your ass
earthquake.
rumbling.
Where's my stomach? I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Spoiler zone.
Frozen? Sure.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What is that even spoiling
Da-da-da-da-da.
this fucking movie?
Well,
The
let's talk
heroes.
about the plumbing. Because I just
Plumbing.
remembered something.
Yeah.
In this film, okay, I'll start first by saying missed opportunity. You reused a lot of references.
Yes.
But you could have done better.
Please explain.
They used the P run way too much.
What's that?
Out of context, Mario's running to the toilet. P run is in Super Mario Bros. 3, where he builds up. If you run for an extended amount of time, he gains P speed, and then once he reaches P speed, he puts his hands back
That's the
and then does the
Naruto
P run.
thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
the P run.
Naruto.
But they do that like 3 times in this film, and that was like 2 times too much.
Yeah.
Because it's just a reference. You could have done a reference to Super Mario Bros. 2, which there wasn't a single one. You could have done Paper Mario. You could have done Super Mario Bros. World. You could have. But the one thing I'm thinking right now, because he said he could have fixed this by plumbing. He could have. He could have used his plumbing skills to build a water jetpack from Super Mario Bros. Sunshine.
Oh.
Instead of just flying everywhere with the Tanuki suit like you can do in Super Mario Bros. 3, but it's not reliable for. Well, you can fly infinitely far distances with Super Mario 3, provided you have P speed, which I guess they needed to establish.
P. Yes.
Yeah.
That was my
That is
references, right?
Clever,
Yeah.
bro. Clever thinking there.
You could have written a better movie.
Yeah, you should have been
We
on
all
the
could have.
writers team.
Yeah. I didn't even like Mario that much, and I probably gotta go. Yeah.
I like
I
I
funky.
think collectively we could have done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave my final thing
Yeah.
to say about game references is the end. But Super Mario and Donkey Kong. They were just in. They just played a Noah in the fish. Is that Noah? No.
You mean
No.
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
You're talking about the Bible?
Yeah.
But there's a story where someone gets eaten by a whale.
in the Bible.
Oh, they do that in Pinocchio.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they did that scene like. I'm starting to lose my voice. I might be getting a cold. I'm not sure.
COVID.
Well, we're
bro.
almost done.
We're almost done. Thank God. My throat has been funky this entire day.
Funky Kong.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Funky Kong.
they just it's just like they kiss and made out in the
Yeah.
tummy of the whale. Like
That was the dumbest.
Mario,
yeah.
you saved me. And
Oh,
then he's
I
like-
don't like. My dad doesn't like me either. That's how the conversation went.
Let's
yeah.
kiss and make a.
And then they're fine. And yeah, at the end, the dad's just like, "You did it, son."
You say the
Dude, what does this have to do with plumbing? What does it have to do with plumbing? No,
Yeah.
no.
There was no
I was
development.
never mad at you about your plumbing. It was that you keep going to other worlds in your pipes and Mushroom Kingdom.
No, you know what it's about? Mario didn't like eating mushrooms when he was at home. but then he learned how
solved
to
it.
eat
He
the
solved it. He
mushroom.
actually fucking solved it. That's
And
tedious.
because his dad was like, yo, everyone likes mushrooms
Yeah.
at some point.
Could you tell that when they introduced the mushrooms, it was going to be a reference to mushroom?
I couldn't tell, bro.
Damn. The movie was too smart for you.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. Hey,
Yeah. There's nothing. I'm gonna be honest. Like, nothing happens in this movie enough to be like, oh, big shit happened.
At least they did Yoshi's
That was-
Island. At least they did something with Yoshi in this film, but only for Yoshi's
It
Island.
was more to set up spin-off or sequel. So, like,
Which is like
Yoshi.
But for a sequel, you could actually do a better Luigi's Mansion reference, because they did that in the trailer, I think, where Luigi walked into the mansion with a torch.
did they not do that in the actual movie?
No,
like,
not at all. Not
Oh.
in the Luigi's Mansion style. He just runs into a mansion as like
Oh.
a safe place. They don't play into
Mm,
the fact that he walks around with a torch in the back.
That might be a cut thing.
But that would have been way too much. But at least they had some sort of Luigi walked into a mansion reference. And then the Shy Guy cultists jump him, and that was kind of funny.
That's yeah.
But like, to be fair, like the only funny thing for me in this film was like how they take some references and make it funny. Other than that,
like,
the original jokes that they write is not.
Yeah, no,
land.
I agree with that one. It's like I don't know, things like they throw bananas and it causes people to slip. I think that's funny because in the context of Mario Kart,
Yeah.
it's like that's literally a thing that it does.
Yep.
I like how bullets are all Bullet Bill.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Bullet Bill's like a funny sentient creature thing, and they're like, I like that because it's like a reference that's like in the world. I like how ghosts are like ghosts and stuff.
They do be
And
good.
it's like, you know what I mean? I like
Those are the
how
funny
in the
bit.
world it is like gameplay interact.
Do you have anything else to talk about spoilers? I just have
Ooh,
one.
I just want to mention this.
Yeah.
At the very end, Bowser becomes tiny.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes. Did he go actually into a jar, or did
He
I
did
make that
actually
up?
go
Yes,
into
he
a
went to a
jar.
jar. I pointed at the screen. It made a
So did
punk
I.
face and looked at you.
Yeah.
Wait, can you show me your pog face?
But he did the thing. It's a jar. It's the Wojak meme of the guys pointing.
Yes.
That's the highlight of the film.
Highlight of the movie.
Bowser in a jar.
For people who have not played the newer versions of Mario, they would have saw the blue mushroom firstly when it came onto that like Super Mario Smash reference between Donkey Kong and Mario, and I was like, "Oh, Mario's gonna shrink," and then I realized, "Oh, I'm spoiling the movie for him." But I saw that mushroom. I was like, "Yeah, that's the tiny mushroom that makes Mario shrink." And then I'm like, that's.
I mean, that's not a major
yeah,
spoiler.
dude.
It's just like, oh, he's gonna go tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep tiny.
And like that scene was it's a cool scene, but also like, why do we have to? I get it, it's a Smash reference, but like, why we have to keep why do we have to reference like everything in
because they
Mario
need
history?
some reason to do
But they
Donkey Kong.
They didn't do a lot of games.
Yeah, they did
And they
do a lot of
reused them.
games, but they did like Smash and Mario Kart,
Mario Kart, yeah.
Donkey Kong references. Like,
There wasn't any Mario
Like, if you
Kart.
wanna-
Mario adjacent
if you want to think about like
games.
that, they started like a franchise, and I assume it's going to be like a cinematic universe because everything is. It's like you can learn from Marvel where they don't cram everything into one movie, and it's like you have to have they do like a bunch of movies, and then they can build like this movie. I think the world building was like kind of annoying. It's just like so much shit. It's like, yeah, I can get it. It's all for the games. Like I get it. It's just like maybe we could enjoy one of these moments for a little bit longer before jumping in.
Yeah.
And I think the Mario Kart stuff was unnecessary. And like looking at it, I don't think to myself with that Mario Kart sequence, for example, I'm like, damn, now I want a Mario Kart movie because I just watched it happen.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Smash thing. I'm kind of like that. The Smash thing's a little bit different because it's like you can have more characters. That's I think the big appeal of that. But like, I'm not really thinking, oh, I want a Smash movie because I really just saw people do it. So I don't know.
I don't think it's about movies dedicated to those games. It's more just like, oh, these mechanics exist in the Mario world.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of like people on Twitter going like, oh, I really want a
Smash game.
Smash game.
But that's how you
Smash
make a
movie and
Smash
stuff
game. Like,
because of this movie. I mean,
what's the story of Smash game? Not Smash game,
What?
Smash movie.
what do you mean?
If they're gonna make a Smash movie,
I don't know. But people were talking about like Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
no.
I think Ibrahim was also talking about.
I could see a Yoshi's Adventure, where Mario has to help him get back. I could see Luigi's Mansion.
That's the one I'm like most like. I already saw him go into a mansion.
Yeah.
I totally get that it's not like super like.
It's just a reference.
It still is like a reference to the game, and I'm kind of like, that's enough for me to be like, that's enough. I don't want to see anymore. But like maybe I don't really know that franchise that well,
Mario
so-
horror movie.
Because the Luigi's Mansion games, they have a whole plot line and
They have
it
a whole
goes
plot line.
over a
Maybe you could
series.
actually do it.
Yeah. It's several plot lines actually, but they would be more likely doing an original thing if they ever did a Luigi's
But
Mansion.
now, if they did, they have to go, wow, this is just like that time I was in a mansion in that other movie.
They will 100% do that.
Yeah.
Luigi will have flashbacks.
Like dumb flashbacks.
Yeah.
Luigi as a kid.
Getting
Maybe he
beat
went
up.
into a match, but he was a little child. So.
Crazy.
But at least, and only like one of the references in this film was actually like a fan reference thing. In this is again Mario Kart, but I could tell that anyone who has ever looked into the Mario Kart speedrunning community or is a part of that community saw that Mario Kart scene and was having a field day with it. Because you get all the classic power ups and stuff. But then there was like one specifically like you customize your dude. Funky Kong was in it. Funky Kong in Super Mario Kart Wii is the most optimal character to play as. So all of the anyone familiar with Super Mario Kart Wii at least will see Funky Kong and be like, "Yep, Mario Kart." And then there was one bit where Mario did an ultra shortcut. No, not an ultra shortcut. Did a shortcut, I should say.
It wasn't ultra. It was just
Because an ultra shortcut is a really technical, specific term in the speedrunning community for one specific game.
Shortcuts. That's
Shortcut,
ultra.
yo!
yeah.
Hand gestures, gang signs.
Yeah.
But yeah, and shortcuts obviously weren't an intended thing by Nintendo. Until the community found that out.
Yeah.
And then
It's
Nintendo was like,
glitch.
"Yeah, we should create some shortcuts for the community."
Cool. Mario Kart.
Mario,
EP.
built by the community. If only this plot was written by the community.
No, they'll just write a fan fiction
They'd
on
write a
how
fan fiction.
Mario-
They bring in
True.
Sonic, yeah.
Kiss Sonic.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
No.
Yeah, I think we're good on that.
All right, we'll go to our final verdicts on this film, starting off with Dio over here.
Yo, Mario movie or
yo.
Super Mario Bros. The movie. I liked my viewing of it. As I've stated early on, it was a really fun, but a very much fast-paced kiddie movie for baby, as Jack likes to call it.
I didn't say
For baby Mario and
I said
baby
for
Luigi.
kids.
Yeah,
Maybe has too much
babe.
violence for.
It may be a little bit too much punching and
I
violence.
remembered one spoiler I forgot to mention.
You
What?
could say it in your thing.
Yes.
But maybe it's too spoilers.
Nah, it's not
But
spoilers.
yeah, it's a little fun little adventure with the Mario gang. Very cool visuals, very good looking. A lot of Mario
me.
references. I like fan service. Yeah. Some good performances from highlight casts, but not so good performances from Chris Pratt. Yeah, I'll give it a good solid 7. This is a 7 field day. Out of 10.
Did you give everything a 7?
Yeah.
This isn't an AI. These on scores give them an AI.
Would they give
no,
same
this
scores?
is IGN right here.
Oh,
I
true.
might you.
Who gave a 10 out of 10 to what again?
I gave it 10 out of 10 to.
IGN gave a 10 out of 10 to something that we thought was not a 10 out of 10.
Was it?
Mario.
I feel like it would have been like a Mando episode.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Oh, I think it was Last of Us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even though we liked Last of Us, actually that doesn't.
I
don't know.
don't remember. But yeah, what are you saying? What are you saying? Sorry? It's my turn.
It's just,
I guess it is a spoiler because it's not in anything else other than the film, but also it doesn't have any plot relevance. This little star, the cage.
Oh yeah, that guy.
yeah.
That was some jokes for the adults and for the parents in this theater.
But like also to me that was too tropey. It was just like you get the cute feature that says like more fucked up shit.
Which is a Super Mario Galaxy character.
The
That
star
star,
people,
yeah.
what they called. Yeah. Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, that was actually one of the characters I didn't know who that was, but I assumed it was probably a reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I have not interacted with this Galaxy.
Yeah, none of us know galaxies.
the Galaxy games at all. Which was an opportunity to bring in Daisy and Rosalina, I guess,
Yeah.
for more characters.
I feel like you can still just say that for like people, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just had fun watching this film, even though I know it's not great. I don't know. I give it a 7.5.
7.5.
I don't know. I just had fun watching it.
I don't know. To me, it's like I had fun. I didn't have that much fun. Do I think it's a good movie? Sure. Like, it's entertaining. Would I watch it again? Probably not. I don't know. I'm like 5 or a 6 on this one. I'm not sure.
What does your
What did I give Shazam to? I give that a 6.
You gave it a positive score.
5. Yeah, I gave it like a 6.
Yeah.
And this one might have to be a 5.5.
Damn. You like Shazam more?
I did like Shazam. Like, that's how low that's what I like. This is like just above average, kind of purely based on the visuals and I guess the fun. Because it's like I guess you don't really get bored that much of this movie because just it keeps because it's a kids movie and shit just keeps happening. So it's like if this movie was entirely like the first act where it's like Mario's father tells him he's disappointed in him and the audience laughs, it's gonna just be like that for the entire thing, isn't it? So it's like, yeah,
a drama Mario sitcom.
Well, it's like,
and then the final episode, he and his dad hug it out.
It's like I don't know. Maybe in my opinion, it's just like you can't really turn a game that doesn't really have much to it into like a movie, because movies are specific in the way I'm a little right here maybe because I am a screenwriting student. Okay, it's like I know what goes into these movies and how like the elements you do include and to tell a story, and it's like I don't know, not everything needs to be a movie, and I think that's actually a great thing because it's like video games can have their own medium. That's kind of like that's why I like, even though I love Last of Us, I didn't give it a perfect score because it's like some stuff are better done in the video game because it's just the video game, it's the original thing, and it's like it has specific video game only nuances that you can do, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
get that.
Yeah. So that's the combined average score of like 6.5. Yeah.
What you give it?
7.5.
Oh yeah, right.
So yeah. This is Mario.
Yahoo.
Woohoo.
Now, once again, just to reiterate, if you liked or disliked our discussion, regardless, you can donate $1 and get our premium thing to watch us react to some trailers, and possibly eat some chicken. And we will do more. We'll record a new one each week. Who knows what the next one will be? Maybe it'll be us talking about feats of Mario characters, in fact.
Oh, I know what the people usually call those segments, like pre-show things.
Sure, it's a pre-show.
It's pre-show, you know.
It's our opener.
Halftime.
Yeah.
Check it out. Subscribe.
Oh, what they call it? Extras. They call it highlights. No, there was not a highlight. Extras. What do you call it? Pre-show, post-show.
If it's after, well, in our case, I guess.
Guys, this episode going for 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, but we got like 20 minutes of eating.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry,
I don't know how long we ate.
But also, this is just the episode. Let's go for another 10 minutes, guys. Let's hit the 3-hour mark. Longest episode yet, surely.
We have covered all of the news for the week. We have
covered all the news for the week.
Yeah.
We didn't watch any shows other than Aunty Donna. You guys didn't watch anything else?
I can't think of
any. We
any.
can talk about Mando next week.
Yeah, Mando's next week.
Wait! I did watch something.
What?
We had friends over and they wanted to watch a movie, so they opened up our shitty Chinese cable Wi-Fi TV box.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then we watched a Netflix film called Fall.
Moonfall.
Not Moonfall, just Fall.
What was Fall about?
It is about some free climbers who
Who fall?
climb up a tower and die and fall and die.
Is this real story?
Get the rector,
No.
son.
The main actress is one of the Shazam lady.
Like
The grandma.
No,
in the family?
in the family. Like when they Shazam, and then it's not the speedster one, but the other lady.
The one that the little kid becomes?
No, no, the other one, which I forget now.
Woman.
Just the other girl.
Yeah.
There are only two girls.
Yeah, so the other one, not the speedster. So she's the main actress of the film, and then the opening scene is they're climbing it's a really shit film. I was laughing so hard throughout the whole thing, just laughing at how shit it was. Apparently, Rotten Tomatoes gave it like all scores I saw online were like above 60.
Well, that reminds me, I do want to address something, but you do you think first?
Okay. First scene, her husband falls and dies
Got him.
on a cliff. Second scene, she's drunk in a bar and her dad comes to pick her up. She's like, "Fuck you, dad," and she goes home. Third
She
scene,
goes,
her friend who was with them on that day comes around to her place like, "Come climb this thing with me and get over your sadness." And then she's like, "No," and then she's like, "Yes." And then the amount of stupid shit in this film is so funny because her friend has had an affair with the main character's now dead husband
Got him.
before their marriage.
I did watch
before their
something.
marriage. Oh yeah,
That reminded. Oh no, continuing. Yeah.
okay.
So good movie.
It was shit ass, and I only
Shit-ass.
watched less than half of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we just had a field day laughing at how terrible it was. It was so funny.
We didn't watch like an
Movie.
actual. We haven't watched like a bad movie for a little while. have we?
COVID-21.
Moonfall is pretty bad.
Oh, apparently Pope's Exorcist is really bad.
Oh.
Moist Critical actually uploaded a video, not a review. He had to do a rant about it. But apparently, it's not like enjoyably bad. Apparently, it's just bad. But
Based on true stories.
Based
yes,
on these.
based on
nuts.
true stories.
Oh, I had to read the plot to get the funniest
Yeah.
part of this. A vulture starts eating her leg, and she's not sure whether she's dreaming or not because she's been stuck at the top of this TV tower for days by this point. There's no food or water, and then she wakes up, and this vulture's actually eating her injured leg. So she beats the vulture up and then eats the vulture.
Ooh, yummy.
Delicious.
And then she finds out that she did not dream her friend falling down. Her friend actually fell down and died because her friend was guilty
Of the affair.
of the
of the
affair.
affair. So she tried to go pick up the backpack that's halfway down the tower without any climbing equipment
Did she
because the ladder
survive?
broke.
Why did they fucking climb
Honestly,
a tower?
competency conundrum.
Yes.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
What did
Your
you
turn.
watch?
Alright. I watched I don't remember if I mentioned it last episode because if I did, you could cut me off. But I watched Beef. Did I tell you about that one?
No.
Beef.
Fucking amazing! You boys better watch this bloody show. This show is fucking amazing. It's on Netflix. It's an A24 production, which
Oh.
is really interesting. Their first ever TV series. It's an entirely Asian cast as well.
Damn,
Steven, you
fuck them Asians.
damn bro.
Which I just found out.
What? Fuck the
This is
Asians,
real.
which
This
I
is
just
real quick.
found
Okay,
out.
this is real quick. What's the
Yeah.
fucking Hank Rogers, the main character of Tetris,
Oh yeah.
is
Yeah.
partially Indonesian descent.
Yes, he mentions that in the movie,
Yeah,
and then Thomas is like, "Is this whitewashing?"
Ibsy.
Yeah,
Was
Oh,
it
yeah,
Ibsy or
and
Right.
Taron
I know.
Egerton plays him, and there was some
Do you think it's
controversy over that.
whitewashing?
I don't
'Cause
fucking
Well,
know.
he's partly
Actors
white.
play
If he's
Pink.
partly white, I mean, like,
He's Dutch.
Yeah.
And I guess he has Indo blood or something.
Wait, actually, that makes
Yeah.
sense now. Dutch Indonesian.
yeah.
Because he's a colonizer bastard, bruh.
But yeah, Beef, fucking phenomenal show. It is insane. Like, the premise of the show is there's like a road rage incident,
Mm.
and this guy and this girl, and then they're like enemies,
They beat each other
but
up.
so like it's so much like crazier than you'd ever imagine. Like shit gets so fucking insane that it's partly a comedy, it's partly a drama, and then I can't really say anything else of what it really is because it's kind of spoilers. Like this show is just like fuck, it's like you start off the first episode, you're like, okay, I think I know, like I get this show. It's kind of like this comedy. There's a bit of feud going on, and holy shit, it escalates and it escalates and it escalates, and the final episode is like just 824 weirdest shit. Like it's fucking so good. It is so fucking good. Steven Yeun and Ali Wong are the main characters, and this is my favorite performances from them both. There'll probably be other actors that are in it. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, oh my god. It might be my favorite Netflix series of all time. Like, that's how fucking good it is. Like, I cannot hype this up enough. Yeah, no, because I thought I watched it last. I think I did watch it last week, but I just forgot to mention that. I don't know.
On.
But like, fuck, it's such a good show.
Then they make up and kiss.
No. Well, I can't really say. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil, but like, it's so interesting, and you can watch it from the perspective of being like, whatever genre you prefer that the show is. Like, you can watch it as like, oh, this is maybe like a rom-com. You could watch it from that perspective. You could say it's not. It's completely opposite. You can watch it from so many perspectives. It's so fucking cool.
Damn.
Check out this fucking. This is a legitimately a 10 out of 10 in my opinion.
Right. Okay.
It's like I reckon you will like it. You will definitely like it. You like weird indie shit. We used to watch all that shit all the time. You don't watch many TV shows, but this is if you're gonna watch a TV show, this is a good one.
Fair enough.
Not sure about this.
I literally one night I just literally I slept so late because I just kept needing to watch the next. It was such a fucking good show. But also, I wanted to say, you're talking about like Rotten Tomatoes, and just in relation to the Mario movie, a lot of people were like really pissed off at Rotten Tomatoes because they're like, oh, the critic score is 50% or something, which is it's 50 something percent, I believe, which is like a rotten score, right? It's not that low of a score, though, in my opinion. Like, at least. Like, it is kind of an average, like it's
50% average, or what's the score?
Or it's like there? I think the way it works is like slightly below average. I think 60 is average on Rotten Tomatoes.
I guess it's like it's a pass.
Which is like it's a pass thing, which is honestly pretty close to my opinion. I gave it a 5.5, which is like kind of honestly pretty much the same thing. And then the audience score was giving it 90 something, and people going like, yeah, you see, the audience is always right. The critics have no idea what they're talking about. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm actually more with the critics on this one. And I don't want to be. But I also like, I don't know. I feel like audiences are kind of dumb. But like,
I feel like it's funny that you took the critics and we took the midpoint between the audience and the critics.
Like, you guys actually like the movie, but even you guys would not give it a 9.4 or whatever. Like, right? Like, yeah.
That's the argument you had with Ibsy.
Also, the way Rotten Tomatoes actually works is it's an aggregate, right? It's like if you rate it a 7 or above, it's a positive. Yeah. And they go like 94% people rated this as 7 and above.
Yeah.
So like for the people going like, oh, see, look at the big difference. No. The people who rated it rotten, the critics, right? Which is they gave it like 54% or whatever, which still is like just over half of the critics, which isn't like a huge like fraction. Like it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They rated it basically a 6 or below. That's like literally it's a difference between a 6 or a 7 that changed it from being a positive or a negative.
Yeah.
So imagine if like one of you guys were just like, well, I'll give it a 6. I didn't quite didn't quite like a 7. Suddenly you hate the movie. That's kind of like the way they do it. It's like it's weird. And I don't think it's like, I feel like people commenting on it don't understand how the system works, for one.
It's also like the demographic of the type of people that use Rotten Tomatoes as well.
Yeah.
Manufactured outrage.
Yeah.
Fake news,
it's weird. It's just, I don't know. I thought it's an interesting thing because, like, the way I've always viewed Rotten Tomatoes has been with the knowledge of it's a 94% doesn't mean it's a 9.4 out of 10. It means it's at least a 7. That's my thing. Yeah. And I also don't really agree with the general thing of having 6 being an average movie. I think 5 should always be the average because it's mathematically correct. And it just makes the most sense. and most of like Anthony Fantano uses that same
We
thing.
use.
Angry Joe used that. We use that. It's like it's the one that makes. But I don't really get people like, well, my average is a 7.
That's not average.
No, that's not average. That's mathematically incorrect.
7 out of 10.
Maybe it
buddy.
means that like you just happen to watch a lot of movies that are about a 7 out of 10. Like that's probably a more accurate way of putting it. That's just like in your average life. Then maybe you should adjust your scale even based on that. I don't know. And also, like a 5 out of 10 is always different across everybody's scale as well. Because 5 out of 10 means opinions. Am I right?
Yes.
Nobody should have them.
That's why we have this show.
That's why we shouldn't have this show.
And that
should
is why
just
we
be
live in a
mukbangs.
capitalist society. Oh wait.
Yeah,
The
we should-
people do not deserve a voice. Democracy
it's mid.
mid.
But is Maddie Healy's opinions based on all that? So you guys have to answer for us.
I'll put that on the poll.
Yeah.
Please answer.
All right. I think we should wrap up.
We should
Yeah.
definitely wrap up.
All right. Once again, check out the premium thing. Also, if you want to hit us up, do so on unholy.pod on Instagram and Twitch. No, not
No.
Twitch. TikTok.
Getting
TikTok.
Twitch confused with TikTok.
They start with T. That's the same thing.
Tits.
And also 3unholythings at gmail.com is
Yes,
our
yes.
email if you want to hit us up there.
Look for it. Hit us up.
Yeah. See you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Toodaloo.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Peace out. Wahoo.